What is up, everybody? Hey, all the pictures in the right spot's good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Friday night D&D edition of Dark Frontier, our spin-off mini-campaign, Spelljammer-inspired fun. I am Jaso / the GM / the wizard / daddy, and who else is joining me this fine Friday evening?
Hey everyone, I'm Bailey, and I will be playing Emma Neyts, the Halfling Wait, what am I? Wildfire Druid. Yes, next.
Good, it's good. Hey, I'm Luke, and I'll be on camera eventually. I'm playing the Illithid Artificer, Artillerist, yada 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 yada.
Luke is currently sitting completely naked in the dark, so
Yeah.
only because of Twitch.
Get the character, if you know what I mean.
Can.
Getting the tentacles out.
Yeah.
What's up? My name's Kevin. Yes, I play Cogman, the Warforged rogue fighter.
What's up? My name's Brian or Slimmer. Definitely not DM Daddy. But I'll be playing Thunderfall, the Warforged Artificer.
What's up? I'm Kyle. I'm playing Bolt Keys. You can call me Bolt. He's the leader of this ragtag group of weirdos. I love the smell of clandestine groups in the morning. Let's go.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick, and I'm playing the one and only Ironhide, Captain Bosun of the ship.
Love it.
Captain Bosun.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you really quick to Zainab and Audi TTV for following. That was really nice of you guys over the past week. I really appreciate it. Hey, speaking of, you guys get some Twitch channel points, which is stuff that if you're just watching the stream, you don't have to be following or even subscribed. You can just watch. You'll get points, and you can use those points to buy all kinds of cool stuff. You can see all the rewards down at the bottom left of the chat. You can buy inspiration, +1 to rolls. You can buy curios, which are like single-use consumable magic items for the party. Expedition tickets, which is the meta currency for this game. All kinds of fun stuff, so make sure and check that out and see how many points you have, and you're free to use them. Change the game. Sometimes there's been some clutch stuff that's happened. And then really quickly, I just want to throw, as usual, a big thanks out to our character artist. I really appreciate all of his work, so thank you so much, Lumen Arts. Go check out his Twitter, give him a follow, and he does some really cool stuff. So thank you again, Lumen. We have stream stickers, so if you just mouse over the stream, there's all kinds of fun stickers you can slap onto the screen at any point you want. And if you're subbed to us, then you can even use some stream-specific stickers, and that includes a whole host of stickers specifically made for this campaign. So there's a sticker for each character and some other general stickers for the campaign. So, and hey, if you haven't, some people forget, if you have Amazon Prime and you haven't already used it as a gifted thing on Twitch, you can use it for free to sub to us, and we still get the benefits for it. And all of that, if you ever donate or anything like that, or do a sub, all the money goes right back into the campaign because I spend way too much in the marketplace of Roll20. And I'm actually been subscribing to some Patreons now to get some extra map and token stuff, so that's cool. So yeah, it all goes into that, and I should probably not spend as much money as I do, but that's okay. Speaking of mousing over the screen, if you're at all interested in any of the character's stats, we keep HP tracking and stuff like that in Roll20, but if you're just interested to see like the character sheet of the characters themselves, then you can go ahead and take a look at any of those with the D&D Beyond plugin by just mousing over the screen. And I still, for whatever reason, can't figure Ironhide out. I don't know what's up with that. I just have no idea.
Is Ironhide, is he like private? Is there like a private option on the... Because there's a thing that you can make your character private to other players. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not.
I'll mess with it.
Maybe something worth checking, because it seems like Nick has done everything right. He's a part of the Weird and Wild campaign. He's claimed his characters, so it just doesn't seem like there's anything missing. Thank you, Anna, for throwing Emma some inspiration. You're going to get an extra inspiration card, babe.
Anna, thank you. Yes, girl.
So yeah, check that out. You can at least see everybody else, and we're gonna continue just maybe every week trying to figure out Ironhide until the finale where it'll work and it'll be over. So we'll keep looking into it. You heard all the homebrew rules on the first session. We use inspiration cards, we use luck cards. There's injuries. There's the weird, which is part of the some of the benefits you can buy with Twitch points and expedition tickets. Everybody, don't forget there's new custom markers for your character tokens if you need them. And yeah, that's all my housekeeping. So let's go ahead and hand out some inspiration.
Maybe.
Go ahead and take inspiration. Bay, you go ahead and grab another one. Hey.
Wow, I spelled privacy wrong.
Stop being nasty.
Draw 2. Wait.
And then you can't have 3.
I got ahead of myself.
You can't have
I have
3.
a migraine. My brain don't work. I'm
Put
trying.
one.
I'm trying.
I didn't use mine from last time. Let me get rid of 1. Sorry.
You can't have 2.
Sorry. I didn't realize I forgot I had mine from last time.
I don't know.
It's a
I'm
long
just gonna.
See,
Well,
I'm about
get that away,
to
but
draw
I don't wanna
5,
read it.
y'all.
my players cheat. That's how they win at these games.
Of course.
What
If
did I lose? Choose 2. That's the one I. Oh, fuck. All right. You know what? Just take this away. I already. That sucks.
If any of you guys want to trade any of your current cards, you can do so now or forever hold your peace. Thank you. Sorry, I was on the wrong map. I was like, where is it? If you guys don't want to trade, we'll just jump into rolling some dice to see who wants to give the recap from last week.
Yes.
Decided Bolt will probably offer his every time if somebody. Oh, that was mine.
Oh, sorry. Here, there you go. Whoop.
Bolt would always offer his if anybody.
I've got a DC one. If you want to.
Mine is for the extra necrotic. Oh, I have a choose 2 also. It's the necrotic and recovering hit dice. So
Here, I will take either the DC one or the Ghost Fire for the Friendly
Who
Spirits.
uses bonus actions and wants an extra bonus action and a choose 2 card?
I will take literally any of these that have just been mentioned for Friendly Spirits. Just somebody grab Friendly Spirits and
I'm taking Friendly Spirits.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
do you not want the bonus action one, Bailey?
I don't know if my class uses bonus actions. Wow, I should. You know what? Here, this is for you, Cogman. We're really good teammates, so I'm gonna take this. Hold
What the hell
on.
is happening here?
Card.
Mine. That one's not mine. This one's mine. Here.
Oh,
I'll take the one that's yours. It's alright,
Okay.
whatever it is.
Welcome to D&D, the card trading tabletop
I'm
game.
sorry.
Yeah, I like this one. Mine.
Sorry.
Kyle, what have you done?
No.
Oh God. Okay.
I decided Bolt will never offer his ever again.
Is everybody squared away now?
Now, wait a second. No, yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Why don't we roll some die then to see who wants to give the recap from last week? Who gave last week's recap?
VT. I mean,
Oh.
Ironhide.
Alright.
So Ironhide has immunity unless he wants to roll just for the swag of it. But remember, if you roll
Wait,
low
you
enough, it
haven't rolled yet.
counts.
Come on, Squid Boy, Squid Face.
There
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
we go.
all right.
There it is.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah. And it's,
So-
it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
taking that risk.
Ill.
Interesting.
Ill.
Taking that risk.
What? Oh my gosh, that was a close one.
Yeah.
What happened last time on?
Dark Frontier.
Well, we started out getting parlayed by a Neyogi slaver ship, and I was ready to roll. I had, the old Uzi on rock and roll. I had a fresh magazine in the executive. I had the grenades at the ready because there was an Umber Hulk, which is bad news typically. But I don't know, the little scamp did something, the little halfling, the hyper one. And I guess he gave him the slip. Really weird thing was the Neyogi we were carrying didn't cry out for their comrades to rescue them. That didn't sit right with me, but, it's not my fucking problem. So we made our way to the fob. We turned over the Neyogi we had, and we questioned them. I think one of the robots did. I don't remember their names. At any rate, I think we got the information we were looking for, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is we got a pretty stellar promotion. We're off the official record now, covert-like, real nice. Black Ops, yeah. We have free reign to do whatever we want, and we answer to no one. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. And nobody can tell us no.
It isn't. They can.
Oh, we came up with a gnarly
I'm sorry, Pops. Did you want to give the recap, or am I giving the recap?
I held my tongue as long as I could.
All right. Well,
these tabbies, let them talk.
At any rate, we are. sorry, the foley of you actually eating was too good.
Hey, give me one.
I'm hungry, cuzzy.
At any rate, our first assignment is to learn more information that the Dark Trine is gathering about some sort of like Project Birthright or Project Progenitor. I don't know. Pops knows the name of it. I don't worry about that stuff. It's got something to do with a Witchalock Marauder or something like that. Again, not really my problem. Oh, yeah, Witchalock Crusader. Sorry.
Dumb.
Yeah, at any rate, it's just an intel mission. And you know what that means? Scorched Earth policy. Get the files and blow everything up.
We answer to no one, so.
And we answer to no one. Anyway, that's it. That's the recap.
Very nice. You find, Il, that you happen to have an extra expedition ticket than what you counted previously given to you by Outrider Barry.
Very nice.
Also,
brings
Bay,
me up to 4.
you get an additional expedition ticket from Anna.
Who?
And from Anna. It's the one that you just
Who
saw.
does? Did you say
You
me?
do.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh.
And then there's another one that we have to roll for.
And then someone just roll a d6. I'm going to go in order of how I see you here in the Twitch. I'll take the first one that rolls. A 6. So Ironhide, you get an additional expedition ticket. And then from Undead, Otaku. And then you also get an additional one for 2 overall. Because Anna just bought you one.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Oh fuck. Good thing this is a mini campaign. This goes off the rails, I can end it real quick. That's the end of Dark Frontier.
Do what we want.
I would like to buy the +3 Vorpal sword with my 17 tickets.
Fucking,
please.
it's your level fucking 6.
Hey man, I'm good at skee ball. What can I say?
Thank you so much again, Luke. Yeah, so you guys were currently on a new assignment given to you by Expeditioneer Barry, or Outrider Barry, rather. And your mission was to go and investigate this graveyard at the Carnelian Sea. And as you guys relayed this information after your interrogation, in quotes, / interview, because you essentially just were like, yeah, we'll let you guys out, sure. With the 2 Neogi. You guys went ahead and relayed that information to Outrider Barry, and he mentioned some things that he wanted you guys to do, and I'm just going to post them again into the chat, just to give you like an outline of your itinerary here.
Sorry,
So,
Jason, I fucked up the video. I'm sorry.
Oh, what happened?
I was able to turn my video on, and now.
Oh my god.
Who's who now? Let's
Look
Oh,
at me, I'm Thunder.
fuck.
I'm big.
You're
Luke is
Thunder.
Cogman.
I'm
like-
Cogman. Oh.
I guess it might have
Oh,
done.
I'm ill now.
Your camera didn't die. It's just I have to fix it. So why
Oh,
don't you
sorry,
guys?
Jason.
No, that's okay. It was my fault because I started flipping things, thinking that this is the new order, not realizing that they would go back to normal once you went on camera.
Since I'm ill now, I choose to give all my expedition tickets to this
Wait.
little.
Wait, what? No.
Designation Ironhide's the best one. No.
So while I'm fixing this screen, you guys currently have whatever 30 expedition tickets you just received from the chat and the extra inspiration. You guys have the itinerary given to you by Outrider Barry, mentioning that he wants you guys to find the graveyard in the Carnelian Sea and survey it, see what's going on there, see what's going down. Ensure that whatever the Neogi may be doing over there, that it is not breaking the treaty set in place by the Freedom to Serve Treaty, meaning that no one in part of not only the Neogi but the Dark Trine itself is allowed to put others to work without their own consent. So if there's some slavery stuff going on, you guys need to put a stamp into it, hopefully through diplomatic means.
Scorched Earth policy.
Now, I don't mean to go poking holes in this, but if we're not on the record, how are they going to respect our authority? Are they going to let us look around, or is this just a surreptitious kind of mission?
Scorched Earth policy.
I mean, you really don't know how they're going to react. Yeah, you guys have been told to not reveal that you are
Listen,
part of the patroller, so...
well, they'll respect us if they're afraid of us, right? So we just gotta be tough, right? That's how that works, right?
I mean, it sounds like your last plan worked.
See, I'm a tactical genius, Bolt.
I suppose it is one way to do it, but we'll find out when we get there which way's the best. Anybody else has an idea, let us know.
That's a good question. Which way do we go?
Bill raises his hand.
The final itinerary was to find out details regarding this Project Offspring, including any evidence of Witchlight Marauder material, and if you do come across any, make sure to find out where it came from. Slim, you can just message me here, that's fine. Also, let's go ahead and roll because your waifu bought you a curio.
Wow, imagine having a wife robot.
Imagine.
Wait, Fate or GM? Which one?
What's that?
What?
For DMs, which one? Fate
Fate.
or Fate? Okay.
I guess technically either.
Yeah, I think either works.
See what happens.
Okay.
Give me a 1d10 roll real quick.
Seeks.
With a 6, as you are finishing gathering whatever supplies you need for this survey, this upcoming survey, you find a dragon's tooth on a leather cord and some of the extra possessions as you unpack in your room. When held and activated, and I'll post this in the chat, the item conjures and hurls 3 arrows.
Oh yeah.
Neat.
So that is a single-use consumable item, but it just stays on your person until you choose to use it.
Back to playing Renkaz again. All right.
Go recast. Wait, who?
Okay.
So you all have your itinerary put forth by you. 2 questions. 1, did you come up with a faux party name besides your unofficial Tide of the Dark Frontiersman?
Yes, we were totally focused and did that.
Oh yeah.
Definitely something we've thought about since last week.
We're
Wasn't it
definitely
like,
the triple doubles.
yeah, triple. I was gonna say 2/3. I don't remember, but triple double sounds right.
Oh, that could be like our patch is like a two thirds, like a fraction. You know, that's pretty. You know, it's pretty. Fraction. The word fraction makes me a nerd.
That and the fact that you're pretty much 90% brain.
Yeah,
Fair.
you're a nerd.
Yeah, you are what you eat.
Oh no.
The triple doubles. Also, you guys were told to leave ASAP, although you imagine you have some time to prepare. So did you want to purchase anything, considering you have full access to all of the facilities that would be normally available to you on a quagga here at the FOB?
Buys a bunch of large jars, some pickling spices, and a big old jug of vinegar.
Gotcha. That was the one we were talking about for the 1 gold, right? Okay.
And you got a potion, right? With the 50 gold Bolt gave you.
Oh yeah, I already. Oh no. I spent my own money on that.
You
Gotcha.
didn't get money, you got money.
Oh, that's right. I bought a navigator's tools with it, so we have an official pair. Because the other pair, if I make something else, will vanish.
Oh, great. You got my change?
He'll bring it up to you, and Captain, put the rest on the bet. He just pats you on the head and then walks away.
Oh, we have a bet. What was the bet again?
I don't know what he means. How much was it?
It was 25 gold. The bets that you place. Put it on the next bet if you want to.
Oh, the next
You don't know what that is.
I do.
I'll take care of it if you don't want it. Wait, it's your money. Never mind.
Thank you, Captain.
Hey, sure.
So, anything else pertinent to your guys' purchases? If not, you are welcome to say that you are prepped and ready to go. It is
Really
up to you.
Quick, was there, I don't have the sheet open anymore. Was there like something greasy or oily that was less or about 3 gold that I could get?
Greasy or oily?
That can ignite in flames?
Let's take a look at the
Little
shops
tabbies.
and merchant list.
Yeah, I think there's just oil on the shop list. I remember seeing it. Also, this is DM discretion, but Ill technically knows the spell grease. It doesn't say that the grease is flammable,
But it's grease. What
but
grease
it's-
isn't
but it's-
flammable? I mean, unless
Yeah,
it's
so
like
it's-
gross squid grease, I guess
Does
that
it-
one.
Does it persist? Like it
it's
doesn't-
it's a persistent grease that knocks people prone that step on it.
But it doesn't like fade after some amount of time.
It fades after a minute.
Okay. Make a high or low roll, Bay.
Let's go low. Let's do low.
It doesn't matter what you choose; it's going to be the opposite.
You cursed. Okay, whatever.
You yourself.
You don't find anything particularly there's supplies, but nothing in a shop that is particularly denoted of just like a grease jar or anything like that. But maybe in a pinch, perhaps Ill could provide you with some type of makeshift grease.
Yeah, he looks
if
pretty
needed.
greasy. This might be good. All right.
It's in grenade form.
I just thought you'd ink it right out of your face. Just bleh.
We don't do that. That's not
I
a thing.
can't.
Leftover grease from one of the vats from your frying.
Gross.
It's in mason jars. You just close it.
So we can start getting out of here, right? We're all done shopping, so let's get out of here.
Let's get going.
All right, if there's nothing else, you all, having settled into your sort of makeshift rooms here at the FOB when you need to, you at least have some personal belongings here in your own separate rooms. You spend the evening sleeping and taking a long rest to gather back all of whatever maybe missing spells you had used on the Spelljammer trip over.
Nice.
And so you all, on the new day, gather your things and head over to your ship, the Predator / the Caravel, that is hoisted up on a docking platform some feet above the somewhat tumultuous ground, considering this is a very like a molten rock planetoid, and your ship is made out of wood, so good to be off of the surface. So you all gather your things and head out onto the docking platform and are ready to go.
All right. Well, time's a waste. Do we know what direction this place is?
No, do we?
You don't know. No.
History check. Maybe somebody. Let's see.
I would, but Ill did one last week for the exact same reason, I think.
Didn't Thunder make a really good roll to figure out the Carnelian Sea?
Oh, and Cogman made a pretty decent one just now.
I remember. It's over there.
Let me see here. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
17, yeah.
So, Emma, have heard stories of the Carnelian Sea that it is a somewhat treacherous place because of the aptly named because of the red solar winds that pervade the area coming off of a nearby red-like sun. As you also try to make a history check remembering some of the details, Cogman, you specifically remember the location of the Carnelian Sea and the general area that it is housed in, about, say, 2 days out from here. Although neither of you specifically know of a particularly noteworthy graveyard area. You're not sure if this graveyard is a physical place, and if so, where it's located on a planetoid or some other location. So perhaps more information can be gathered once you're there. Perhaps you can scout the area. Who knows? So,
do we know if there's like a civilized area once we get to the Carnelian Sea that could help point us in the right direction, maybe?
with Cogman's check, Cogman would know that this area, although traveled through, is not very easily settled because of the solar wind. So you doubt that there's any like static settlements or anything like that.
I suppose we could just go in blind, look around for a bit.
I bet we'll stumble into something good.
I
The way
hope
things usually.
adventure.
Captain, when do we get to fight the Shrine?
Those when they start fighting us, but not before. You hear that?
Affirmative.
All right.
Ah, that's right. The old self-defense ploy. I like it.
That's just for his robot brain.
Straight for.
I specialize in self-defense.
Yeah, sure you do, pal.
So,
Guess it's better than self-destruct.
Betty,
I can do that as well.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say.
well, hey, get your robot that does both.
Shall I initiate that sequence,
No.
Captain?
No, let's go ahead and disconnect that if you can.
Put it on the back burner.
I say telepathically, don't disconnect it.
There is no response when you telepathically message him.
Oh, interesting. Ooh. Not very talkative, I guess.
Just looks to you and like full Michael Keaton Batman kind of like nods his body to you.
Nice.
Well, all right. See, that's already one disaster averted today. What's another one?
Let's leave.
I'm going to mark the location on your map here and move you over to the map.
You know what's a funny word is turbo nerd? I don't know why that's funny to me, but it is.
What a turbo nerd.
Turbo nerd.
So, you guys are currently located at Scoria, where the fob is. You know that within about a 2 days travel, you'll reach at least the area that houses the Carnelian Sea, this expansive area near a red sun, where the solar winds make things slightly treacherous. But that's mostly if you're sticking around for a long period of time. As you guys begin to head out, you each have your own roles on the ship, as you have denoted before. Again, you're welcome to switch those. You're not locked into place. It's just when hazards come about or you know, like a action sequence, you're kind of like you've got your job assigned to you. But outside of that, you're welcome to just say, hey, I want to take over this role or anything like that. And you can find those when we switch back over to the ship map. You'll see those in the bottom left corner. In the meantime, you know that you guys have a 2 days travel out, and you'll notice that the green target on the map denotes where the Carnelian Sea is. So if you guys are ready to begin travel there, you are more than welcome to.
Punch it.
Who takes the reins driving the ship that way?
And, does anybody want to take the first shift? Give Thunder a rest while we pull out a dock?
Me.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right, let's go.
Yes.
Emma, do you want to switch off for the first day? 8 on, 8 off?
Sounds good to me.
Emma, have you driven a Spelljammer before?
Yes, the last time I drove it.
Okay.
She
Fate?
sat on Thunder's knee and drove last time we were out.
You
I help.
take the helm, feeling the sensation of magic surround you as the sixth sense of the Spelljammer itself takes over, and you begin to pilot the ship forward, heading at spelljamming speeds towards the target destination of Scoria. It looks like it is about 2 days out. The first 8 hours travel passes. The second shift, I believe Thunder's taking over, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So 8 hours passes. Thunder switches with Emma and continues to navigate the ship, headed towards the destination of the Carnelian Sea. 8 hours passes fine. It is the final 8 hours of the first day. Does anyone want to do anything, or are you guys switching back to back over to Emma?
I'm good.
If
I'm
not,
okay with switching.
If not, then we'll say that you guys switch, and the final 8 hours of the first day passes. You can move the Predator up a space.
Shoink. Wait.
Dum, dum.
I don't remember where we're going. Which space do we
The green circle.
Green circle, got it, okay.
You're headed, hint, wink, wink, to the Carnelian Sea.
Listen, I'm far out of the map so I can see all the things. I wasn't zoomed
Oh,
in.
you're getting a big picture, huh?
We check in on. Bolt comes up to check in on him, see how she's going. How are you getting on?
Hey, Bolt. Yeah, just cruising.
All right, neat. We're going the other way, right?
Yeah.
Why did you turn around when you took over? It's all right. We're going that way now.
Okay, yeah, let's fix
Okay.
that right now.
All right, sweet. Keep it up. You're doing a great job.
Don't set me on fire.
The final 8 hours begins to run through, so if you guys just will mark off those respective spell slots, it can be any spell slots. You can mark those off. At the end of, closing in at the end of the final 8 hours to mark off this first day, you all go down collectively and spend a little bit of time together, along with the crew at the lunch area and kind of the captain's quarters, just eating a meal crafted by Ill. And as you gather, some of your crewmates are in there, and you guys are all eating. And one of the crewmates, I think you guys, let me see here. You guys see their tokens and their names underneath at this point.
Yeah. This one's bugged out.
It
Oh,
does
no.
look bugged out, doesn't it?
Oh,
Just
that's
ill
weird.
draining his life force.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
He's gonna hang out up here then. So Briarburn, Porg, Latch, and Lurin. Two of them slightly more muscular and heavy than the others. It seems like 2 humans and 2 either elves or half elves. As you guys are kind of quietly eating your meals, making small talk with one another, one of the crew members, it looks like Lurin, just turns to you all and says, we've been successfully flying together for a few days. Can I ask, what's your guys' stories? What's your histories? Where do you come from?
Looks at Bolt.
Yeah, I suppose we could share some stories. Well, I've been with the patrollers for 84 years now. I'm just getting on, and it's been a right laugh. I've worked with a lot of you before. I've got to know most of you. Me and Barbarian, we go way back, don't we, Barbarian?
Huh? What?
All right, great.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I was talking to Barbarian, but that's.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no idea what's going on. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to tune in. Migraine. I'm sorry.
No, I was talking to Briarburn. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He turns and says, "You'd think you'd get tired of this, but Bolt's still at it."
Yeah, well, long time. What about anybody else want to talk? I mean,
Bill just stares at him.
Oh boy, howdy do I. So it all started a long time ago, not too long ago, but like maybe a few months ago when I thought I wanted, not, maybe more than a few months ago. But anyway, I wanted to be part of the Masterminds, and they didn't, like, I have really creative ideas. I'm just not like number oriented, just like, idea oriented. But anyway, I failed the test. And Emma will just like carry on about her like weird spiritual journey of finding the path that she's just randomly taking.
Sure.
Colony got wiped out by Gith when I was just a tadpole. Had to come here. Only place I could put food on the table. Next.
Yep, same story. Everybody's got one.
Old story. I mean, who among us hasn't been screwed over by the Gith, am I right?
He raises his hand.
No. Gith with a TH, not you, not the hippo type, the green skin type without the noses.
Also, raise hand.
Oh, okay. Well,
He has to raise it down.
I guess there's a first time for everything.
Your whole crew is slowly raising their hands.
All right, yeah. Listen, I get it. Next.
Thunder stands up. First boot sequence, 2 years, 3 months, 13 days. Created hybrid mechanical components and organic previous deceased patrollers. Created for defense, and he stops and looks around for a minute. Classified.
Wait, so you're just a bunch of your guts inside of like past people? A mixture of past people?
Correct. A designation between the genius and the patrollers to give a second chance for fighting and protect those that are still living.
Oh, you're like a golem of meat parts. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
And a little technology. Correct.
Well, a lot from the look of it.
Wraps his hand on his chest a few times.
Huh. That's pretty neat.
What about you, Cogman? Do you have any organic meat parts inside of you?
No, I don't have any organic anything.
Shame.
I suppose.
Well, then how'd you find your way here, Mr. Cog?
I was created to be the head security for a family who unfortunately don't exist anymore. So I've been sold.
Oh.
I remember my first botch job too. Rough break.
Well, we're glad to have you here. How about you, big fella?
Well, no, it's classified, but anyway, because it's classified, I'll just tell you anyway, because it doesn't really matter. I mean,
Yeah.
my name's Spear, which is classified, but you can call me Ironhide because of that last mission we did, which is also classified. And, you bought me all those rations so I can get bigger, which is classified. And I've been working out, which isn't classified because I'm bigger than everybody else, especially the robot and the other robot. And I like to hit stuff. I like to blow stuff up, but I like to hit stuff more.
What about smash stuff? You like smashing stuff?
I like to smash stuff. I like to hit stuff.
Crushing? You like
I like
crushing?
I like to crush stuff. I like to run into stuff.
Pulverize? You like pulverizing?
I like to pulverize stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So, a lot of, yeah, I like to do that, and, I like to blow stuff up too, but that's classified. And, yeah, now I got promotion. I'm gonna get another promotion, because I'm gonna be a famous patroller. The best patroller ever.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
That's also classified, because I'm gonna be so good that nobody's gonna know about it, but they're gonna know about it until it's classified.
That's right.
I'm gonna eat now.
So great job. Doing a great job.
Well, he's the right man for the job, clearly.
You just tell me when.
We've assembled a hell of a team, you guys.
Till then, I'm gonna eat. But tell me when.
We'll point you in the right direction, I promise you. Right in the right direction.
Yeah. Just don't get in the way.
Oh,
Bolt, as you are finishing your meal and maybe fiddling with some stuff in your pockets, please give me a D10 roll as the mighty bought you a curio.
Nice.
I rolled a 2.
On a 2, you happen to pull out a golden fragment etched by acid. When thrown at a target, the magic item explodes into a flash of darkness for some necrotic damage. I'll post that in the chat.
Cool.
It is a curio that will stay on you until you use it. Curios can be activated with a bonus action.
Alright, cool.
So, you guys finish your meals. The crew tells you about themselves. Latch and Learn are actually brothers and have, because of their relative greenery around their edges, probably properly denote that they have not been with the patrollers for too long. 12 or so years. That may seem long to some of you, but considering they're probably half-elf in nature, it's probably not too long to them. Porg and Briarbun. Porg is a newer member, and Briarbun has been doing things for a while now, probably close to 10 years. And he, so relatively green. I mean, not as green as some of you guys, but overall, no one here is hugely seasoned. But they all seem interested in your stories, and they themselves mentioned that, whatever their previous lives were wasn't being particularly fruitful. And so they wanted to try new things and be a part of something larger by joining the patrollers. And while they did not achieve any particular ranks, they are happy to just serve as crewmen to get you guys from one place to another. They have a general idea that there needs to be some amount of covertness, considering they have been given orders by you all to keep any insignias or any symbols of the Pioneer Patrollers out of sight, and you are welcome to let them in on whatever information that you want to in terms of your missions, but otherwise they follow your orders and don't seem particularly nosy about asking you guys what's going on. So they seem willing to listen, but otherwise they're just going to listen to what you ask them to do and try to do their best as crewmates.
It works for me.
Now, I want you guys to answer any of the questions that they do ask. They do have a right to know about what we're getting into, just like you do. We're all risking lives, and if we are all going to work together, we all need to work together.
How do we know they're not spies?
We don't, but we just hope that they are.
But that's only if they ask us, right?
Yeah, well, if somebody asks too many questions, you let me and Mr. Cogman know. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Wait, aren't we spies?
We're the good spies.
Oh.
Let's not worry about titles and spying and that sort of thing right now. Let's just we got a job to do, so let's go ahead and do that. Everybody grab a broom. Let's sweep up after dinner now, won't we?
Yeah.
No, we can take care of that, sir.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, we can all help. We all eat.
We're assuming, Learn says, that we're keeping things on the down low in terms of our affiliation with the patrollers.
Yeah.
Yes, that order stands.
All right, very well.
We're all a bunch of hirelings that just happen to be elves. And all dressed the same.
And red, even. Red shirts. How
Just a
nice.
big coincidence.
They're just more organic, so...
The more meat, the merrier.
If
I
you say
like meat.
I'll drink to that.
They
What? What did Ill cook tonight, out of curiosity?
Ill-cooked jammer barnacle scampi with a nice rice pilaf.
And a lot of baked jammer.
Oh my god!
And it's the same thing every night. It's just mashed up beaver cakes for dessert.
Oh,
My
Come on.
specialty.
they're my favorite.
I watch you guys, and I'm so glad I don't eat.
Sounds like gelatin to me.
Ugh, more like revulsion.
I get his, right? I get his. He doesn't. He
Yeah,
doesn't.
give him the robots.
Thunder's gonna take half of it and jam it inside that little slot in his chest, vibrate and whir a little bit, and then leave the other half and give it over to Ironhide.
Okay.
See, food, Mr. Cog, is one of the things that connects you to the present. It reminds you that you are here among friends. As I look around and eat this food, I remember that I have some good food at least.
Well, thank you. I wish I could enjoy it the same way you lot do.
I don't.
Except for you.
Briarbun finishes his meal and says, "It's the little things in life, Cogman. It's delicious. Oh, maybe one day, in some form, you could try it. You may like it."
That's why I always liked you. You know how to live now.
You all finish your meals, and as the crew finishes theirs, they begin to kind of clean things up around here, and you all return to your posts. The first 24 hours is down, and we move into the second day. Who is taking the helm? Who wants to fly the Predator?
I'll fly the bird for a while. You guys take a rest.
Yay! I'm gonna go
Thank
bother Il and ask him lots of questions about brains.
Why? Well, I don't know things about them.
But what about seasoning them? Have you ever tried seasoning them?
You can pickle them. You can dehydrate them. They'll keep longer.
Yeah, but the spice.
We don't really have tongues or taste buds or anything like that, so it doesn't really matter. It's
We'll
just-
find something that spices it up.
I mean, you can taste the thoughts.
We need to get you some spicy thought.
Like, that's actually interesting.
Oh yeah, you know, it is pretty interesting. I get like a little bit of, I call it a brain blast. Like when you down a fresh juicy one, you get the nice high level emotions and feelings of the victim as the gray matter slides down your throat. It's pretty good.
Do you have a preferred race and or emotion to consume?
Oh, it doesn't matter that much, really. It all that matters is freshness. It's got to be fresh, right?
Humanoid?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
of course. Listen, I mean, that's what I was saying. That's why I took this job in the first place. Patrollers have to get their hands dirty sometimes, and when you're dealing with miscreants and bandits, usually when the patrollers gotta, put the hammer down, they don't ask too many questions about what happens to the bandits afterwards.
Nope.
Catch my drift.
Are you able to consume, or would you consume, a dragon brain?
Wow.
I mean, I guess I could. Seems like a pretty big portion.
Would you get magical powers if you ate a dragon brain?
I-
Think of the
I-
thoughts nothing is thinking.
I mean, I don't know, because, again, my entire family was killed by Gith when I was essentially a baby, so I didn't really grow up learning all the usual Illithid stuff.
There could be little baby Illithids.
Yeah, it's a tadpole. It's a thing that bores into your eye and eats the brain out and starts the seromorphosis process. It's a really fascinating process, actually.
But you're not like, so you start out as a little tiny.
Oh,
like-
yeah, like a little, it's tadpoles. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean the human that you infect are not
Oh,
human?
they're
but
fully
like-
grown.
Okay, you're losing me, but I kind of understand.
So
you're-
imagine like a parasite, right? You
Mhm.
know, the parasite, it bores into the brain.
You're
and
the parasite.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
okay, yeah.
Now you're getting it.
So you're like just okay. That's I got lots to learn about you, Illithid. That's
I mean,
Sorry.
I'm not happy to share it. My people are pariahed against for a reason. But
Thunder's,
I appreciate your enthusiasm, if nothing else.
Thunder's gonna stare at you, and his eyelight's gonna go red, and you're gonna see like a little arrow going down.
Whoa.
ooh,
Hey,
looks like
hey,
you sized me up.
I mean, listen, I don't have any bones, so I'm real easy to beat up. Look,
Oh.
I
You don't have
got
any notes?
I got these guns, right? But
Yeah, aren't
but like
there
it's all goo. It's all goo. Like you could
Oh.
Let me. Is it like squishy goo or like
yeah,
what?
yeah, here, like you could drop me off of a low shelf and I'd bruise like a peach.
Wow, it's like a stress ball. Really
No, stop.
gooey,
I don't like it.
stress ball.
Anyway. This is-
Catalog.
I had this bad dream one time where I ate a bad Debbie, and it kind of like ate me from the inside out, and I turned into a Debbie. That's what he
Hey,
is.
yeah, that's what I
exactly.
am.
You're my little champion. Well, that's you. Wait, you're my favorite. You're my little
that's you.
champion.
You're Debbie, huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
He's a Debbie.
I mean,
A Debbie with a mouth that eats you from the
It's-
inside.
it's more of a beak, and he like raises his tentacles, and there's just like a squid-like
Oh,
beak thing, just kind of.
walnuts with that thing.
I mean, that's the idea. Only the walnut's a skull.
Data
Data.
cataloged for later.
You know, this is interesting. Usually, people are drawing weapons by this point in the conversation. You're all right. In my
Well, most of the time you're going for their brains, so
listen. There's a reason why I shacked up with the patrollers. You know, it's a way I can skirt by, legally speaking, without raising too many eyebrows about where I get my food from.
no questions asked.
Well, sometimes questions asked, but usually not. Like, where did that prisoner go? What happened to all the bodies?
Oh.
In the bodies that are left, why are there no brains?
Wait, do
What do
you
you
eat the
think?
bodies too?
No.
What do you do with the bodies?
Gross. No, I'm not a monster. What's wrong with you?
Okay, well,
You notice the crew has been like paying attention to what you see. Lauren actually turns and he says, "So one of your tadpoles,
Mhm.
could it take over a dead body?"
ooh.
You know what? I don't know. I don't remember much from, before the morphosis began. I just remember being really hungry and picking out something very specific. So, I mean, frankly, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really met many others of my kind. We're not exactly welcome in most places.
I mean, it makes sense. You guys kind of like you said, invasive parasite. Pretty scary.
Listen.
Are there any halfling Illithids?
Oh yeah. The gnomes and halflings, they're like little tiny ones.
Oh my! I want to
Fun
meet one.
fact: if you pre-order Rime of the Frost Maiden, that's actually canon. You could get it on D&D Beyond.
Out of character, I want to see a gnome illithid.
You won't get a better
It's a
you
goal
won't get
now.
a better segue than that right there.
Like a little cuttlefish.
Organic.
The
As
halflings
you
are way cool. I'm sure the halfling Illithid that we eventually will run into is going to be super, super cool.
Oh yeah.
And like we're friends with you, so we're like friends with all of them, right? That's how it works.
I mean, you're acquaintances with me. Let's not.
Oh,
Are
come,
you all
we're all
connected?
friends here. Come, we're all friends here. I only got to your head. We're all friends here.
We're comrades. How about that?
Are you all connected through like a central brain?
Yeah. See, that's the thing, right? Usually, but my colony was wiped out, so I don't got that. I was a sole survivor.
Whoa! So you're the brain now. You're the
It doesn't work like that. But I can speak with all of you psychically for what it's worth.
Are you
Wait.
able to spawn?
I don't know. I guess no. Otherwise, I feel like it probably would have happened by now, huh?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is it
No,
working?
no. I have to open communication with you first. And
Shut up.
yeah, oh wow, yeah, getting the message loud and clear.
No, you're not. You don't. I'll get it. It'll happen. I'll break through that. I'll break through it.
Sure, you will.
Lurin is pulling on one of the rope pulleys and turns and says, "So we don't have to worry about any tadpoles in the middle of the night being
What?
birthed by you or anything."
Listen. I got a good thing going with the patrollers. All right.
Start a whole family. Then you can become your own.
No. I'm not a family man. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just here to get by.
All right.
You have
You
to
just
find a
have to
proper
be
mate.
right with it. Yeah, there you go.
doesn't
Thunder's on the
work.
same level.
It doesn't work like that.
Could you spawn your own mate?
I don't know, but I know that sounds wrong.
You chose something specific. You know you chose something specific, so you can definitely do it again, but like with a mate.
Does the more dominant mate consume the weaker mate?
What?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Will she eat your head like a praying mantis? Like, or brain. Just eat your. That is so poetic.
Stop, Bolt,
There's
do
no-
something. Stop this madness. I have a headache. I need to go.
He stuck out way long ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's such a cute picture.
Yeah,
Is that a tadpole?
That's the gnome. That's the gnome one.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love
I
it.
want to be all of their friends, and I just love them so much.
It's a little alien baby from Men in Black.
It does
Aw.
look like it.
That is what it looks like.
I want to cradle it, feed it little brains,
Radio.
Little mice brains.
little mice brains. Like, cool little baby.
Ill uses this opportunity to sneak out of the room to avoid further questioning, and that's a good segment.
What this picture in game?
It's got a fold-out billfold full of pictures.
You guys continue traveling into the first 3 sets of the day, the first 3 8-hour sets. Bolt, you can mark off one of your, if you haven't already, just one of your spell slots
Yahoo.
as you're moving through the day. A couple hours into the first 8-hour set, Thunder, with your passive perception, up ahead you notice, as you guys are moving towards a area that looks to be off in the distance, what looks like this waving, swirling red energy and a very bright but deep red colored sphere off in the distance. It's probably a star/sun. It seems as though you are probably closing in on the Carnelian Sea. However, in between you and there, you notice a number of quick moving shapes that is not too far up ahead. You count what you believe to be is anywhere from 12 to maybe 20 of these, and they're quickly moving. There seems to be something up ahead that they are some type of shapely thing that they are either ramming into or possibly attacking. It's difficult to tell from here. Give me a perception check, Thunder.
$19 total.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
As you step over and let's say you just take one of the spy glasses from one of the crew members who hands it over to you, you pop it open and look through, you are able to now see that these quickly, somewhat aggressive looking moving shapes look like aquatic creatures of some type, although these seem to be wild space bound. They are long, fish-like creatures with a spotted brown body. The leading edge of their heads is dominated by what looks like a single large human-like eye. Underneath it is a sweeping, jagged-toothed mouth.
Oh.
Almost have the shape of a shark, but somewhat larger, and you just assume, because of the nature of how they are quickly smashing into whatever this larger silhouette in the distance is and kind of tearing off from it, that it seems as though a school of these creatures is probably either attacking or have already killed some other wild space bound creature, and there's a bit of a feeding frenzy going on right now.
I'd use a little bit of the Artificer magical tinkering to just boost my voice a little bit and holler back to the rest of the ship. Captain, organic movement up ahead.
What?
Up ahead. Life forms. 10 to 15 moving life forms.
Uh-oh. Alright. Everybody get up here. There's danger afoot.
Ooh.
It's about time.
As Thunder points this out, you can all now see the shapes, and of course Thunder will explain what these creatures look like to you all. However, due to the just expansive number of the amount of creatures up ahead, this counts as a hazard bolt. So, everyone who is up on deck after Bolt's call, as you all step up, this is going to count as a hazard, so I'm going to need everyone to make some hazard checks. But before we dive into that, hang on just a second here. Let's switch this music out. Let's see. Let's find something. This here.
Yeah.
You feel like Bolt, if you guys can move with enough quickness and shifting through quickly, that you should be able to avoid most of these things, although you're not exactly sure what they are without a check.
Captain,
Nature
may I
check.
take the wheel?
Yep, everybody take your positions, gunners to guns, steers to steers, scouts to scout. What did you say, Billy?
Oh, can I do a nature check on these things?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Hey, do it well, really well. I'll tell you how well with a bardic inspiration. Well,
Yeah, you got it, boss. Here we go. Oh, that's history. Ignore that. I'm new. That's okay. Well, a D6. Let's add a D6. I'm sorry, Bull. I haven't seen.
that's all right. You know, you tried. Next time you'll get it.
It looks like a shark in wild space. Emma.
Yep.
Bolt's seen a thing or two. Maybe he's seen this thing too.
Sure.
Captain? No, wait. That's a skill check.
Did you say nature?
This would be a skill check, right?
Oh, would it? You know what? Let's throw. You got it. You got it, Pops. Let's.
They're both
Do
patting
it.
each other on the back.
Yeah.
Bolt's like, what do you think, Emma? And she's like, sharks. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Kyle?
A survival check, maybe, or just nature?
Yeah, I think this would work in this situation.
Excellent. Got expertise in that. Ciao plus the D4.
Yes.
This looks like a threat that would probably a survival check would add in some information on. What was the total?
20 all day.
With your check, as you yourself, Bolt, stepping away from the wheel as Thunder steps up and taking a spyglass and popping it out, you are able to see these creatures. You recognize these, Bolt, as Skavers. They are not too terribly different from the way that Emma described them. They are relatively large, essentially like wild space sharks. This variety, though, that you're able to see being brown and somewhat spotted are of the mid-range in terms of the lethality rate. They are nothing to be trifled with. However, they are typically relatively skittish, but in this current pack, due to their feeding frenzy, may be a little bit more aggressive. You also know from that pretty good check that you know that they have a large gullet to them, and it can be dangerous to let them get a hold of you.
Well, it's just simple enough. You see, you just stay away from the mouth parts, and then you'll be fine. We're gonna give them a wide berth. Don't know why they're so agitated, but this is the plan, everybody.
You know that because you are near an object, being this feeding frenzy school, that your ship has come out of spelljamming speeds, but you'll be relatively safe provided that none of them enter your air bubble of your ship, because that is typically what they like to do from your survival check, is they like to just kind of get into the air bubble of a ship and kind of skim at the outer edges and wait for an opportunity to nip. So as long as you can avoid any entering your bubble with this hazard check, you should be relatively okay. So as everyone gets up to their posts, I'm going to need you as the captain, Bolt, to please give me a intelligence check, if you don't mind. If you have proficiency with vehicles, then you can add that to it.
Do not. Just help. Pressing the one. Let's go. D20 naked.
This is it.
Ooh, 7.
Oh, that's like a number at least.
So you take charge, trying to point out the direction that Thunder should be moving the ship through to get through this angry school as quickly as possible. First mate, Cogman, you are directing your crew. Please give me an intimidation check to ensure that they have everything in order to move the ship swiftly through as they are moving the sails and making sure that all weapons are at the ready in case they need be. Oh, nice. You're able to aptly give orders to your crew, making sure that they all are in top performance and ensuring that they continue to oh shit, was that
It's the first one.
First one, okay. I mean, still pretty good.
Yeah.
You're able to stay on them and make sure that there's pretty good efficiency to their movement. Bosun / Captain Ironhide.
My time to shine.
You quickly parse the ship and make sure that there are no open areas that the Skavers can get into, and quickly making a couple just sort of like repairs to the ship or little appendums to certain areas to make sure that everything is fortified. Please give me a strength check. If you have proficiency with carpenter tools, you can add that to it.
I just have proficiency with vehicles, so...
That's fine. You can just do a straight strength check then.
Oh. 25.
Let's see. Is that not a strength save, just a strength check?
Strength check.
So the model will be a little bit lower, but...
I rolled it, man. Rolled it inside the sheet rather than over here.
That's okay. All right, okay. You quickly move around the ship. You know that the plane it's not just like top or bottom. You can actually move around the ship wherever you need. So you kind of run underneath the ship, patching any patchwork that needs to be done, making sure it's in tip-top shape. All right, Quartermaster Thunder, you are piloting the ship yourself. However, correct. You can you'll need to make a Wisdom Nature check, please, to attempt to do your best, along with the orders of Bolt, to navigate through this cluster of Skavers.
May I add my proficiency?
Yeah, if you have nature, then sure.
I meant for shipwright.
What is shipwright?
Or proficiency with the vehicle.
I'm gonna say just straight nature for this.
13 total.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Pretty good, pretty good. You begin moving through the school. There is a number of highly aggressive Skavers. Some of them quickly moving through your bubble, your air envelope at an alarming rate. One or two of them quickly swim past, although largely focused on now what looks like just this mass of a corpse that is probably like 20 by 20 feet large. It's difficult to even tell what it is at this point. It's largely been picked clean enough to where there's not even really like an outside skin. It's just pretty much gibbs at this point. As one or two swim past, they nick some of the crewmates here. Emma, you are on deck and quickly run to apply whatever they need. Please give me a medicine check.
Easy peasy. Let's do medicine check. Hiya. 24.
Oh shit, nice.
Ooh.
Finally, ill. You know, this is more of like a retroactive thing. You've been cooking the meals, so it is up to your previous meals to have made sure that the food was healthy and full of enough vitamins and everything needed to keep the crew in working order. Please give me a check and add your proficiency if you have the cooking utensils.
Sure can do. 20.
Nice.
Pretty good scampy.
So you guys continue moving through this patch of these Skavers. Let's see, your overall total was 94. Let's take a look.
Ooh, we have like a total. Neat.
Okay, let me see here. Each component of the ship takes some damage as the Skavers, largely focusing on their meal, but still either cutting through some of the crewmates and sometimes bashing into the ship. So everything is going to take a little bit of damage here, and I'm just going to make some rolls here. Let's see, let me pop out the components of your ship. The Predator Caravel. So instead of the ship just having an overall health, which it does, there are different components of the ship. So there's the hull, the helm, and the weapons themselves. So let's see here. They're each going to take a certain amount of damage. These Skavers, largely not paying attention to you all, begin to smash heavily into the ship. You hear the crunching of wood as Skavers pass by. Some of them move by and nearly catch the two cannons at the sides, nearly knocking them over. Nothing is destroyed, but things are pretty heavily damaged. As you hear the fraying of wood, and you hear Latch and one of the other crewmates yelling as they are gripping onto the nearby cannons to hold it steady. As you hear the flying and fraying of wood, at this point, Bolt, you peer around and are able to see that you have largely made it out of the school. However, as you peer around, you notice that even despite making a bit of distance on the rest of the school, you know you have plenty of repairs to do on the ship. However, at the same time, as you look around, you now see the swinging fins and tails of 3 Skavers that have entered your air envelope. Their single eye looks to each of you with a refreshed, newfound nasty look in their eyes as they seem to have found a separate dinner altogether.
Huh.
At this point, I need you all to please roll initiative.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
time.
Remember, stay away from the mouth, and that's the biggest dog. Just stay away from the mouth.
We're having a fish fry tonight, boys.
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
They hit like trucks.
Thank you, Anna. I'll make use of that. +1 roll.
Wait, no, get him. What are you?
Bolt, did you get your relic?
Yes.
Thought we had something, Anna.
Okay.
Okay.
It's heresy.
Oh, these are the wrong characters. Get out of here.
Break my heart.
Bolt is a mastermind when it comes to conflict, and therefore has advantage on initiative.
Oh, Ironhide.
Ooh. Ironhide.
Oh, the glasses are on. Oh, the glasses are on.
It's go time.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen a hungry?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hungry Jeff. Oh, goodness. Oh, initiative, right?
Yes, please.
Bolt, should we switch spots?
Huh? No, we're doing what? Who's
Bolt,
what?
you're 17. I'll do 16.5. You're
I'm
older
in on
than
the ship.
go first.
I mean, I'd probably be like there giving instructions to the whole crew.
Once everybody has punched in their initiative, just let me know. 16.5. What the
Oh,
fuck?
it didn't
Oh,
add.
I'm just
Sorry.
gonna
Yeah,
miss
sorry.
Bolt, but
That
he's,
could be me.
I'm just gonna let him go first because he's the leader. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He's been doing this for 89 years.
Close.
100 years.
That's what.
213 years he's
Wow.
getting.
This is getting up very quickly. I heard it was 1,000.
Okay, as combat begins, the Skavers begin to swim towards you all. Hang on, let's switch this music up. One of them begins moving. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Swimming through the air effortlessly, like a fish, Ironhide, though in complete devoid nature of any water in wild space itself, swims right towards you, its maw completely open wide and ready to bite down. It attempts to bite at you. What are you going to say, Ironhide?
Its mouth isn't big enough to bite me.
22 versus AC.
Its mouth is totally big enough to bite me.
14, yeah.
Okay.
Oh God. Yeah. Well, I remember Ironhide. He was alive once.
It bites into you for 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Let's see here. And it has grappled you.
Ow!
Wants to wrestle.
You throw up an arm reflexively, and it just kind of chomps into it, the mouth almost engulfing your entire arm as it does so. It grips tightly. The next one begins to swim towards you all.
No.
They both crit.
No. One of them crit, the other one just rolled really well. This one swims, kind of moving over the ship, surprising both you, Emma, and Ill, and swimming over.
Here we go. It's been nice knowing you, kid. Let's do it.
I want to like hide below Ill so it eats him first.
Sweet death.
It attempts to
Finally.
bite you, Ill, for 17 versus AC.
Il puts up a hand and, using psychic energy, casts a shield around himself. He casts shield.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It grips its sharp teeth down. Emma, you watch as the teeth begin to bite down close to Ill's head, but there is some type of psychic projection, a force that stops the sharp teeth from connecting. It bites furiously before pulling away a little bit.
That was good.
It flips its tail around quickly and furiously. Ironhide, you are up next.
All right.
You're able to see all three now. They kind of did that thing where, like, you saw the one at the back, and now you see the other two. Well, the other one moved over to bite Bolt, but now you see the final one, like, swimming upward, and it seems to be eyeing the front area of the ship. But currently you are grappled, as one has your entire arm in its mouth.
Well, we're gonna change that because nobody grapples me but me. I would like to bonus action immediately to begin raging. So I am a barbarian.
What does it look like when you rage?
Oh, it's time to get pumped. And for whatever reason, we're gonna retcon, but for whatever reason, Ironhide's muscular instead of flabby.
You could have some
That's what I
muscle when you're
thought.
that
Yeah,
flat.
you could be
Yeah.
big,
Oh, well,
heavyweight.
everything is just fully flexed. He's
Yeah, you
Guns
guys
out,
always
guns
saw
out at this point.
you always saw a little bit of tone to Ironhide, but now you see not only the almost chiseled physique of Ironhide, but also a strenuous amount of bulging muscles. As his form, he almost looks a size larger than he was before. He is breathing heavy and is raging.
What does it take to break grapples?
Athletics check.
Athletics, or I believe acrobatics versus a strength check on my end to keep you held.
It's an action to break it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
But-
so
If you attack, you're not suffering anything. Like
Well-
it just keeps you from moving. It doesn't stop you from hitting stuff.
Yeah, you can punch it in the face if you want, but it does take an action to kind of pull free from it having it's just flavor that your entire hand is in its mouth.
two-handed maul though?
That's just flavor.
Yeah.
Oh,
You like do that thing where you like push against the side of its mouth, the flesh, and just grip the mole.
Grab its, does it have its tongue? I can just
Gross.
choke its uvula.
Oh. Ah.
I'm gonna take a swing at it with my maul then.
Sure,
I can't
sure.
because I can't move. You're saying I'm grappled, so I can't.
You can't move when you're grappled. That's correct.
All right, so I can't charge the other one over there with the one holding on to me.
That's correct.
Oh well. Okay. I get 2 attacks, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 5, boyo.
All right, so I'm gonna attack with my +1 maul.
All right.
Carnival smash the thing into the bell style.
Mm-hmm. You have your
Right down on-
target.
It's 15 versus AC.
15.
Just hits.
Nice.
You gripping your maul using the side of its relatively thinly fleshed mouth to grip it with both hands, and just like do that thing where you almost just flip your wrist because of how it's gripped your arm, and just kind of smash it on top of its head close to its eye for 13 bludgeoning damage.
And then the second one. I do get 2 attacks, right? Yeah. I just want to find it on my sheet.
It's there. Don't worry.
It's there. Okay. New to the game here. 22 versus AC.
Totally hits now. You found your spot, bringing the maul up, and this time just from the side into the side of the body of the Skaver. Just smash into it. It whips its tail and body, writhing wildly, trying to maintain its bite, but clearly being hurt by this smash from your maul into the side of it.
Yeah, 11 bludgeoning.
Very good, very good. You smash into it. Nice. Anything else, Ironhide?
Ironhide's mad. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood but me. That's my turn.
Okay. Cogman, your crewmates are taking some fire. You have done well in maintaining the crew, but now it looks as though combat has broken out. What would you like to do?
Time to show off what I. Cogman removes a thin, strong-looking rapier from within his cane.
I knew it.
What a surprise.
Right? No one knew. No one may. I will attack with my rapier. Of course. If it decides to roll.
It's just brewing up that crit, baby!
God, man. He knows what he's doing.
Show off his
Shit,
judge.
shit.
God damn.
He really is superior compared to
Cogman,
us.
with some form of robotic proficiency, pulls out his sword cane and almost surgically stabs the nearby Skaver to you, Il and Emma, in the eye.
Excellent.
I think you get sneak attack damage on that.
Yeah, I was about to say since I'm
adjacent to it. You get
teammate there.
Yeah, he's rogue.
Oh my god, this is gonna be fucking gross. Here, take your good boy card.
I will.
How many levels of rogue do you have?
2.
I miss
Two?
Rogue.
2 or 3?
2.
Okay.
2 low, 3 fighter right now.
Nice. That's cool. It's a cool breakup. Breakdown.
There's the sneak attack damage.
What's already on there?
It already added, and it rolled the exact same as you did.
Oh, okay, perfect. So
What was the total for damage?
it's
18 plus 23 altogether.
23, sir.
With one rapier strike at level 5.
That's nasty.
That's big.
I could make it worse too. Why not? Let's have some fun. For a bonus action, I will use my fainting attack, and that lets me expend a superiority die to use a bonus action to add that die to the damage and gain advantage on my next attack roll.
Wow.
I love seeing my work in action.
The nearby Skaver reels as Cogman just pushes in his sword cane into the Skaver.
So next 2 damage.
Nice.
Yeah,
You like twist it a little bit.
this time. I suppose I'll end my turn. No, I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. Bolt.
Alright. Can I move, use a bonus action, and then hold the spell?
Holding a spell is just like your action, right? Like you use your action to prepare, ready an action.
That is correct.
Which I would imagine would be a spell, then yes.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna run down this way. The whole time, I'm gonna use my bonus action, Master of Tactics, to yell at Ironhide. You gotta hit him in the gills. You have the help action to attack that creature.
I hate to be the pedant, but technically it's whoever next attacks that creature.
Okay, fair enough. Then whomever has the next attack on this thing has advantage.
Sure. Give a rallying cry to your crew.
Yeah.
Bolt, as you step down the steps, just pointing it out, just to make all the faculties open to you. You do notice that on this side of the ship, the cannon could be pointed towards the Skaver that is moving towards the front.
Ooh.
If you wanted to, I'm just.
I've got little bitty legs. I've used most of my movement just getting to the stairs. So from here, I'm gonna ready a bane for when this thing gets in range. I'm gonna bane all 3 of these things.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Nice. Emma tried to attack Il. Bounce it off with some psionic energy, and then you just watch Cogman just stab it right in the eye.
We're gonna fillet this thing. So Halfling, I haven't played a Halfling before. I know they can, can they share spaces, or is that no?
No, they can move through enemy spaces if they're large.
Okay. No, but okay, maybe
You
no
can
space.
do the thing where you like drop down and skid underneath the legs of a creature, but you can't share the space.
Well, I feel much more comfortable with right here.
You kind of
should-
jump
No
over
bones.
jump over the railing and kind of land down below, a little safer down there.
I
You're
feel
actually
safe
5
on-
feet down, so I don't think this thing could reach you.
Oh, wait. Okay, well, hold on. I guess before I do that, I'm gonna hit it first
Sure.
with my with my.
You're gonna blow into its ear.
Wait, it didn't. Oh God, I get a +1 from chat. 10. Oh no. What did I roll? A 3? Gosh. Okay.
Daily
Well,
rolls begin.
There.
Chat. She needs the bonuses. Give it to her.
I have two cards, so I'll use that for next time. Wasn't expecting to get completely screwed. And I'll move.
Yeah, with both of those rolls, you conjure a flame blade in your hand? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
A flickering flame appears with Emma's open palm,
Scimitar.
forming into a scimitar that she swings towards the creature, nearly hitting it, and would have, despite its wild, erratic throwing around from being stabbed in the eye.
Cogman's got this. Good luck, boyos! And I'll jump down to the.
3d6
Well-
ain't bad for damage at this level either. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Can I jump down? I'm still in melee range, so I can't technically jump away from it, right?
I mean, you could take an attack of opportunity,
Yeah,
right?
you
No,
could-
no.
could.
You know what? I'll stay right here.
Oh,
Okay.
that might be a mistake because I'm gonna get eaten immediately.
You stay right there, Emma. That's perfect.
Listen,
Anything
Good luck.
else? Okay. Thunder, you're up.
Thunder's gonna look around for a second. His eye visor's gonna go red, and lightning's gonna start sparkling out of the ends of his little cracks in his armor. I'm going to drop my card to get 15 feet extra movement. Making my
Nice.
movement 40 for the round.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna move up to
It's
behind the
cute.
count.
It's cute.
Fucking Cogman.
I'm gonna yell to Briar Bun and Lurin to get down,
On it, they yell.
and
down. I get down.
a bit of a siren's gonna shoot out from him. A loud noise, kind of like a foghorn. Get down below deck, and out the side of his arm, a little slot's gonna open up, and you're gonna see like a long energy chain shoot out. And I'm gonna use Thorn Whip at this guy, the giant fish.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
These robots are amazing.
Let's see, that's a prayer that it hits.
I think he has to make a saving throw, doesn't he? Or do you have to roll the hit first?
Yeah, I gotta roll the hit. It's a +7. Yeah, spell attack. All right.
Hey.
12.
That's great. 12 versus AC.
Yes.
Your whip swings out wide, but is just a little off to catch the Skaver out at the front of the ship.
That's it.
All right. It is the Skaver's turn that is towards the front of the ship. It is going to swim up here, or fly, I guess you would consider, and attempt to take a bite at Briarbun.
No, Briarbun!
No, elf number 3. The one that was helping me brew hooch. Take any but him.
We just learned about your history.
We did?
Did we? Didn't we? Over dinner? Don't worry
I don't
about
know.
it.
They all look the same to me.
It bites into his side and blood pours out as
Oh,
it grips tightly and does that thing the sharks do where it kind of is trying to like rend the flesh from his side as he screams out.
He's dead.
No.
Ill,
He does.
you are up.
Okay. My psionic shield dissipates at the start of my turn.
Sure.
So this guy, can I see him? I know I'm like one row down.
These Skavers are, probably should have made this more apparent. They're like 5 feet above each of you guys. You're within melee range, but they're like a square above you. So even though you're like a deck down, you can still see the top of it to be able to hit it, Bill.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to use my bonus action, and you see Il reach into a holster on his thigh and pull out this magnum-looking fucking arcane firearm and point it at the one that is currently biting our good buddy Ironhide. And he's just going to take a pot shot at it. And thanks to Bolt, I think I have advantage on that, actually.
Yep, if it's this guy here.
Ah! Well, a 3 and a 4 ain't gonna do much. I don't think 12 hits does, Jason.
2 shots ring out, or well, with advantage. A well-placed one shot is fired out, but just due to the proximity of this one near you, it kind of throws you off a little bit. The shot goes wide. It doesn't hit the mast, but it just goes wide and misses.
Okay, that did not work. Sorry, Ironhide, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Il takes out his Spitfire Uzi with his other hand, and he loads a buckshot into it, and he points it at the fish directly in front of him. And he fires out of this Uzi-looking firearm a bunch of just like scattershot, like buckshot rounds at it.
Nice.
It has to make a DC 15 con save.
Okay, let's check.
Okay. Before he makes its con save, my Bane was going to go off after this guy moved. I didn't want to get in the way because I was on mute. But.
Okay, let's trigger Bane. What's Bane do?
Bane! 3 creatures in sight. Only these 2 up here are in sight.
I mean, technically the guy down here would be too, if you can see
It's
him.
30 feet.
Okay.
That went wacky, but it's a DC 14 Charisma save. And if it fails, then it takes a minus D4 on attack or saving throws.
All right, so let's resolve that real quick, and then we'll do ill stuff here. They're not great at this. What was the DC?
14.
Really? They're not charismatic? I wouldn't have guessed.
The Skaver at the back is fails. The one that Cogman and the rest are taking on passes. So this one back here takes a penalty to... What is it?
All saves, I think, right?
All saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
And attacks that it makes.
And attacks, okay. How long does that last?
Concentration, 1 minute.
Okay, cool. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Ill.
And now, this thing has to make a DC 15 Constitution save.
Okay, that it's a little better at. Let's see if it's able to pass. Whoop. 24.
Jesus!
It rolled very high.
Well, it takes half damage, so it takes 6 thunder damage.
Okay, nice. Is this some psionic energy? What is this?
No. So he loads like a buckshot into his Uzi, and he just scattershot.
Oh,
fires.
okay, yeah.
It's supposed to be shotgun blast.
A handful of the ammunition misses, but quite a few of them peg into the beast. And from the stab already from Cogman, a good amount of blood pools from the Skaver as it makes some type of gurgling, screeching noise.
Il is gonna try to move away from it and probably take an attack of opportunity, but I think it's probably gonna be worth it in the long run.
He's dead.
All right, Jason. I'm moving away from him.
As you do, it. Oh, babe.
Sorry, go ahead.
Or Emma.
Go ahead.
It quickly throws its jaws your way, Ill, to make a bite attempt at you for 17 versus AC.
Oh God! The same as last time.
Same exact roll. Yep.
I hate to waste another spell slot, but I'm gonna shield again because I want to get the fuck out of here.
Its teeth clench at this psionic, relatively translucent field around Ill's. Ill's just nonchalantly steps back away from it.
Oh, I can't do that very much, so I hope the rest of the day goes a little easier. Excuse me, boss. And I just kind of walk up here, and that's all I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, Porg is jumping over the rail and heading inside, as per the orders from the survey. Latch runs inside. Lauren moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's going to expend his action to move inside. Briarbun is going to attempt a strength check versus the creature.
Do it, Briarburn.
And fails. You see him pulling against it, yelling as he's gripping his just bare hands against the creature's face, trying to poke at its eyes or anything and just pull it off him, but it's got such a tight grip around his side. The others seem safe running below deck. We scroll back up to the top of the initiative. The one next to you, Ironhide, is ready to go.
Bring it on. I'm gonna have some caviar and some sushis.
Remember that one's, and that one's Bane, so it has a minus D4 on each attack it makes.
Okay. It has a tight grip around your entire arm, Ironhide. It does not need to attack. Everyone watches as the creature's maw distends and it consumes Ironhide.
I should not have moved up here
Why?
because it just ate the hippo.
Oh.
Can't eat me.
Well, that's pretty ironic. He's not like... Okay. He'll get out. He'll get out.
Ironhide, the creature's maw distends and it just like a snake envelopes your body. It's tight and disgusting inside. There is a just absolutely horrid smell. You take... Wow, low rolls. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage just from the tightness of the space since you've kind of bulked up with your raging. And you also take an additional 3 points of acid damage from being in the digestive juices of the creature inside of it.
You resist half that bludgeoning damage though, right? Because you're raging?
I do resist that, and let me confirm, but Bear Totem, when raging, you have resistance to all damage except psychic, so...
Nice.
So good. So good.
As you are enveloped inside, you begin to try and breathe, Ironhide, and as you breathe in, there is a disgusting, acrid texture to the air that feels like it's poisonous to breathe in. Whatever is inside here is just disgusting. You are poisoned while inside the creature.
Oh no. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although you're raging, so you have advantage on strength checks, so it cancels out. You just roll normal strength checks.
I'll get you out of there, buddy.
The next one is... Actually, it consumes you, and let's see here. Use its action to eat you, so then it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh no.
Now it's the other one's turn. You all watch as the Skaver that has consumed Ironhide begins to swim away. Its meal successfully grappled and shoved down its mouth. It has gotten what it wants, and it tries to skimper quickly away. The one next to you that you stabbed in the eye, Cogman, it's bleeding profusely. Its eyes twitching around. You can tell it's in pain. It is still wild, though, probably from just the adrenaline of the entire feeding frenzy, and attempts to latch on to your metallic body with a solid bite for 21 versus AC.
Yep.
You take 8 points of piercing damage as it clenches down onto your body and has grappled you.
Shit!
Ironhide, you're up. You technically take that damage that you took previously now, but I mean, it doesn't matter too much, so you'll just take it on your turn. You are inside the disgusting interior of a Skaver, and you can feel that it seems to be swimming. What do you do?
Well, and what can be done realistically?
I should have let the crew die.
Should let the crew die.
If it's a free action, I would telepathically tell Ironhide that he is currently being dragged away from the ship by the.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't, I mean, that's like talking really, because So yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
take any action.
You hear this telepathic relay in your mind, Ironhide. Seems like the thing has gotten its meal, that is you, and is attempting to make a getaway now.
There's no way to like. How would you be able to get out? I mean, you just whack it in the stomach.
You still have your maw with you. It's a tight space, but I mean, it's free to be whacked.
Free to be whacked. I'm just trying to think. Like inside of its stomach, how would I get out? I have
That's the code word for my life. Free to be whacked.
Free to be whacked. I have that poison damage grenade. That's not gonna like melt me out of it.
I mean,
That's the way out, man.
it would probably melt you out of it, but not in the way that you would want.
Okay, just bash my way out. We're saying.
Yeah,
Bash away
pulverize the insides.
Okay.
Hit it. Hit it hard.
Hit it hard. Hit it hard. Yeah. First roll. Maul 1.
Yeah, I mean,
So wait, hold on a second.
You're surrounded by Skavers, so you imagine it's easy to hit inside of the actual interior of the creature.
I'm going to choose 2.
Ooh.
Immediately deal 2d6 necrotic damage.
Nice.
Can I see the inside of the creature?
Yes, you can see the Skaver because it's everywhere around you. That's correct.
You can't not see this.
8 necrotic.
Nice. There's something about your flesh that it just does not accept. And you can feel the creature writhing in some pain from having eaten you.
The Debbie sweat. And then advantage on my next roll, so that'll be the first attack.
Nice. You are poisoned, so I believe that would normally give you disadvantage, but your advantage cancels that out.
It's a crit fail.
Oh, no.
I don't feel so good, guys.
Hilarious.
I don't feel it.
Just imagine if we tried to fight that Umberville.
Oh, what? What was? Oh, yeah, the umber.
Imagine having so much strength and not trying to break free of a grapple.
It is very difficult to maneuver your long maul in this space, Ironhide, and you're not able, even despite being surrounded by the tightness of this space, you're not able to hit it with enough force to deal damage to it.
Okay, second attack. Disadvantage.
Yes, disadvantage. It's disgusting in here, unfortunately.
That's an 11.
That, unfortunately, too, misses.
Ah!
Fuck.
You're hitting it, but not with enough force with your maul to deal damage beyond the what's the term? Superficial.
Okay, I did attack, so I can maintain rage, right? Or I have to hit to maintain rage.
You just have to attack. You don't.
Yeah, you're still attacking, so.
Okay. I don't think I have anything else that I could do here.
I really liked Ironhide. I can't wait to see what your next
No!
turn is gonna be.
My big raising if champion, no!
Ro.
It was dumb.
What'd you just say? Cogman?
Cogman said, well, he was a little dumb, but I guess we should save him.
Yeah, but he was dumb strong, Cogman.
Listen, we need a meat shield. We're saving him.
Nah, that's useful.
Anything else, Ironhide?
I think I'm out of things to do. I can't move, so
Okay.
you.
Unfortunately, you're still trapped inside the belly of the creature.
Take your
Cogman.
shades off, you silly gif. You'll be able to hit.
Cogman, you're up.
Alright. I am going to try to break out of the grapple.
Sure, sure.
First, I will activate this. If it comes... There we go. Nope. That didn't...
Oh, it's trapped underneath a whole bunch of furniture. There you go.
There it is. I'll take advantage, and I'll have an extra bonus action this time.
Nice.
Bonus actions.
So I will use acrobatics to try to break free.
Yep, sounds good. Versus athletics check by it to maintain the grapple.
And we're waiting. 16.
Nice.
Pretty damn good. Yeah, it nearly crit fails. You're able to pull yourself free from its attachment to your side. You hear the screeching of some of the metal at your side, but you're able to pull out. The maw clenches shut. You hear the snapping of its teeth.
Ha!
What else you got?
So that would be my action, right?
Yeah,
So-
you at least feel as though you're probably safe from being eaten by the thing.
I will... Actually, I'll just use my... Can I use my cunning action twice then?
What's cunning action?
It's a bonus action. It lets me either dash, disengage, or hide.
If you have 2 bonus actions
It's a bonus action, yeah.
Oh, do you?
from his inspiration.
Oh. That's awesome.
He does. Now, this turn.
I will
Just this
disengage.
one turn. This is a permanent double cunning action for his monk.
So yeah, I will disengage first, and then I move 5, 10, 15.
It snaps your way, but you easily shift out of its range, moving away from it.
And then I will use another cunning action to dash. 5, 10.
You can now see more closely the Skaver quickly attempting to swim or fly away from the ship, headed back towards the feeding frenzy, the school of Skavers behind you all.
I'm assuming I have... I'm trying to look. I'm assuming I have rope on it. Or there's rope. Maybe is there rope somewhere?
If it's in your packs, you have it. Otherwise, there is rope, but probably below deck. There's rope here, but most of it is attached to the ship, like holding the mast and stuff like that. The sails, rather.
Yeah, I have rope. I have 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
I will, if you'll let me, could I tie
You can
off...
try anything.
What I want to try to do is shoot the one carrying Ironhide away with this ballista.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But before I shoot it, to help us keep it from getting away, I want to tie rope to like the ballista bolt, and then like tie it off to the ship or the ballista or something, so it like tethers it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Is that cool?
Did you use both of your bonus actions?
Oh, but I don't have an action this time. Well, I did use both my bonus actions. Yeah.
I'll say that you can do that.
I know I can't fire yet, but
Yeah, you can't fire, but you're at least able to just quickly tie it off, one end onto the boat. You tied to the bolt. What's the other end tied to? Like maybe around this area here, like the mast.
Yeah, the mast, or maybe if there's like a I don't know if there's like on the railing, if there's like a
Yeah, there's like stalks. You see there. You can tie it to the railing.
That's what you tie the thing that holds all the force from the movement to.
Well, maybe not to that. I tie it to something that makes
a good thing. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
that makes sense. Makes sense.
Don't take all the lane pins.
So you ready this contraption up at least,
Yeah.
Cogman.
Oops.
I don't know anything about boats.
It's
So
okay.
yeah,
I don't
and
either.
so yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to tie that off, get ready to shoot the big fish. Sure.
It is ready to go. You have it ready at least, Cogman. Anything
That'll
else?
be that.
All right,
that'll
bolt.
All right. Can Ironhide hear me? If I shouted at Ironhide, could he hear me?
It will be. You're not sure.
Well, I mean,
You can make a check and
sure.
see.
Okay. I'll make a check for that. Hey, Ironhide, are you there? What kind of check? I'll roll a d20 and see what happens.
Oh no, what's that?
Maybe
Five.
like performance.
Like a relevant. I mean, like a survival or
Survival?
Survival makes it a 13. 12. Sorry. 12.
You get the sense that it will probably be pretty muffled, but he could probably get the gist if you're yelling into the top of your lungs. You could also
Okay.
probably ask Il to relay anything too, since he's got the telepathy.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
But he'll probably hear your stuff muffled if you're like screaming it.
All right. I'm gonna yell at Cogman and Santa says, "Don't miss him! God, I have to do everything." And as he, like old man, climbs and flops down here, he lands on his side and yells at Thunder, "Ah, Thunder! Get upstairs and start helping people!" And he keeps running this way. And then he shouts at this thing, "All right, girl. Now, I need you to let him down. Let him be. Why don't you just go fuck off somewhere?" And I cast Animal Friendship on it.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
DC 14 Wisdom save. If it has a intellect of 4 or greater, it passes automatically.
All right, let me just double check real quick.
Fish are dumb.
You know, I'm actually quite intelligent. No one bothered to ask me.
What'd you say like the threshold at the low end was?
Intellect 4 or greater. So if it's 3 or less.
As you yell this out at the Skaver, it releases its grip on Briarbun as he kind of falls to the ground, gripping at his side.
That's it. And for the next 24 hours, it is charmed by me, unless any of my group harms it. I'm going to say, all right. And I pull out a little haunch from my back pocket and just throw it to kind of encourage it to just fuck off. Just
Sure. You just throw like over on this side?
Yeah.
Okay. It begins to it does that like SeaWorld thing where it like catches it in the air and quickly begins to gobble it down. With your charm, it looks as though it's going to finish this piece off pretty quickly, but because of your charm, you don't assume it's going to turn around and attack you guys.
All right. Sweet.
Or at the very least, if it tries to turn and attack any of your friends, you feel like you could ease it off, it being friends with you, so you're fine.
Yeah. Me and Tom Trout.
Tom Trout, wow.
Briarbun yells out, "Thank you, sir!"
You're welcome. Hey, why don't you go ahead and get downstairs? I think I saw that everything that you could go downstairs.
He's nodding profusely.
Don't forget, Bolt, Cogman, you've got Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
All right. I'll call that a pretty good turn.
Hopefully.
Nice. Emma, you're up.
I'm using my inspiration because holy shit. I would like to do something. So there's that, take that.
And I am going to aim. As much as I want to aim at this one, I'm going to aim at the one that's taking big guy away and casting a level 3 Scorching Ray at it. So I guess I have to roll 4 times for this.
Oh.
Oh God! But okay, wait. I have an inspiration. So
Range spell attacks when adjacent to an enemy. Disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay.
oh,
So just keep that in mind. If you have advantage from your inspiration card, though, that cancels out. But just something to know.
okay. Well, I still get to roll 3 more times. Because it's
God.
Scorching Ray.
Scorching
Holy
Ray.
Shit.
And blah, 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 blah. How do I do that? Sorry, everyone. Okay, here we go. That roll. You know what? I'm just gonna use roll 20. This isn't working. All right. So the next one is a 22. Okay, crit fail. And 22. Hey, I'll take it.
What a flip.
So the damage is gonna be a total of. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever. 14.
Of average for the 2 hits.
Let me take a little bad boy card here.
Yeah.
Okay. You fire
And I
off a
guess
ray.
it's not- Yeah.
What was the total? 14?
Yeah.
The Scorching Ray fires from what? Like a finger of yours pointed at this Skaver's way?
Yeah.
What does it look like when you kill it?
It looks like it's just little sashimis. Bursting.
Bursting out from inside the Gibbs Ironhide, you are freed from its interior
I got you, Ironhide.
and feel yourself beginning to fall back towards the ship because the center plane of gravity is the ship.
Nice. Good job, kid.
Since you used fire, wouldn't it be tempura? Because it's cooked sushi.
Oh, tempura. It would be tempura.
Ironhide, you're a lover of food.
Oil, so.
I'm close. It's still cooked sushi.
Just eating my way out.
You're a lover of food, Ironhide, but this thing smells disgusting.
Just gotta put some spices on it. I'm sure it's fine.
Just grab a chunk.
Anything else, Emma?
Nope, I feel actually pretty good about that now.
All right. Thunder.
Wouldn't he just eat his way out of the thing?
Are you trying to eat it, Ironhide?
No.
I would try to eat it because it looks like it's made of protein, which would bulk me up. So
Okay,
Fish might be
gotcha.
poisonous, so be careful.
Small protein.
We'll get to that on your turn. Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna attack this fish over here.
Sure.
I'm gonna drop my fist and let the metal coat over him and just pound the living crap out of this thing. 26 to hit. First
That's
attack.
gonna hit.
Make sure I got my damage right from first on. Say 8 damage, thunder damage.
Oh, that's where he got his name from.
Thunder damage.
And the second one doesn't hit, but he has disadvantage on all attacks against everything else in the world except for me.
Oh, that's so good.
Yes. I thought I was gonna die.
Ill's just gonna stand next to you from now on.
A electrical current runs through the Skaver. You watch him as the fist from Thunder connects, smashing into the side of the creature. Anything else, Thunder?
I'm going to use my bonus action to make sure my shield is up. It should have been up from before, but just to reassure.
The Skaver that you've tossed some bait to, Bolt, has very quickly and rigorously chewed through it. And because of your animal friendship, is not bothering any of you all, but sort of swimming along the side of the ship, sometimes eyeing you as if to try and tempt you to toss more its way.
Yeah. Put some food in the cannon, if you know what I mean.
seems a bit much. I'll probably just tell it to leave, but
No kill like overkill.
Is with your animal friendship, can you make those commands like with free actions?
it's just charmed by me, really.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not like it's not like it gives me any control over it.
It just regards him as a friend.
Yeah. And I did look. It will only release it if it itself is harmed, not if its friends are harmed.
Okay. So it eyes you for a little bit, and because of that, so you don't have like any hold or sway over it necessarily with any commands. It does regard you as friendly. It sort of makes waves towards Briarbun, and you kind of throw up a hand, at least to communicate enough that to back off.
Yeah.
And its attention being quick and erratic, it's not a very smart creature. It looks back to see the rest of the school behind it, still chewing on whatever the corpse is that created the school in the first place, and it then begins to swim away on its own away from you all.
Hi, Tom.
Tom? What?
I named it. It helps you connect with people, if you know their name. He didn't know his name, but I knew his name, and that helped me.
They're space garbage fish, boss.
Ill, you're up.
So anyway, I started blasting. Bam, bam! Well, the first one's going to be a miss because I rolled a 2. Classic Luke rolls!
Tuesdays!
Twos just coming out like crazy. Not enough to get a bad boy card, but just enough to be incredibly disappointing. The second one's a hit, though, I think.
Second one hits, yep.
That's my bonus action attack. He just takes a pot shot with this magnum-looking gun. It deals 11 force damage, and he is pushed 5 feet away from me, so 5 feet away from Emma.
What's it look like when you kill it?
He shoots a barrage of too many bullets at the thing, and some of them even hit. It's just like he's going through, it's already dead, and he's going through magazines again, just like pockmarking the corpse with more.
That was some pent up frustration there.
What?
Hell, stop.
It's
Hell, god damn it, this is our ship. Stop hurting it.
The volume and volley of your shots and the kind of weightlessness of the creature it slumps over the side of the ship.
You guys see that? That was great. Anyway, is everyone alive?
Let's go pick up Ironhide and we should be fine.
Ironhide, you are freed from inside the corpse of the thing. You fall back towards the ship, kind of smacking into it and taking a little bit of fall damage, not a ton. You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you kind of smash into the side of it.
It gets reduced by your rage. It counts for fall damage.
Oh, can we move yet? Sorry, I'm moving everywhere.
Is Briarbun dead?
Briarbun is badly wounded. Combat is over. You see him just he's like gripping at his sides, trying to use any cloth or anything to wrap around his wounds.
Shame if surgery didn't go so great.
Need to relax.
Similar before, I'm gonna open up my palm and a little pouch is hole's gonna pop out, and he's gonna spray him with a little bit of green biotic mist and give him a cure wounds.
Nice.
Okay.
Like Baymax.
How come Bolt has that square around him?
He's a square, duh.
That was weird. You had a square around you for a really long time.
Oh, because were you master over me on turn order?
I must have, and it just froze like that.
Was it a yellow square?
It was, yeah. Anyway, not important.
He gets 9 HP back.
Nice. You watch as the healing powers of your magic. It's still pretty bad looking. It looks like it's going to leave a pretty gnarly scar, but you're able to close up his bleeding wound. There's still a lot of blood everywhere, but he looks down, still probably reeling from just the nature of the whole thing, but says, "Oh, thanks. Better at this nasty scar than death.
Scars had character.
I'll pick him up and carry him downstairs.
Sure. It's not like it could make you any uglier.
Holy
So-
shit!
Yeah, Bolt looks at Cog. Mr. Cog, has all our crew returned to the ship? Maybe you should go check.
I'll go check on the dumb one.
So if any of the crew dies, does Ill just eat them? Like, Briarbun doesn't have to help him anymore. He would just eat them. He's like, now I know how to make it.
I mean, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Alright, I got no problem with that.
It's not what goes on the report or anything.
Listen, I'm not, doing anything nefarious here. I'm just recycling.
It's already dead.
Yes. Alright, big guy, how you feeling? You were inside that fish for a little bit.
Take him inside and put him in one of the beds below Thunder so he can heal up.
Oh, little champion. You barbecued it.
I sure did.
Get all the head rubs and piggyback rides forever.
Yes!
And what did we learn from this?
I'm like breathing fire.
You still
Next
have a
time,
flaming sword on your person right now.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole sword.
next
Aye.
time something grabs me, I'm snapping it in half.
That's
Yes.
for the best.
Actually, that is correct. Good job. I guess you know something.
Oh,
Classify what I know.
He's fine, Captain. He's alive.
Good to know.
First successful contact with the enemy, everyone. The Dark Trine doesn't stand a chance.
Wait, these were a part of the Dark Trine?
Oh, they must be, right?
Whoa.
Bolt doesn't say anything. He just gives one of those looks that's exactly between, yep, I don't know.
Everyone refers to his trying. It's a good excuse.
Holy shit, we rock at this. The Dark Trine won't know what hit him. Except for bullets and fire and hammers and, I don't know, tons of stuff that's pretty recognizable, I guess.
As you all look around, you see that the ship hull has taken a good amount of damage, as well as the Spelljammer helm and the 2 cannons at the sides.
Oh.
Well, we got people that can fix that.
I'll get to work on the cannons. I have mending, and I assume the cannons aren't magical, so I sit down and I take as much time as is necessary to mend the cannons.
Okay. Also, the bosun / captain Ironhide, you as well, being in charge of most of the repairs, can attempt to make a base strength, or if you have carpenter's tools, check to attempt to focus on one of the components of the ship to also try and heal things up a little bit.
Stupid fish.
Last one of the day. Here, take one of these. Make sure it's double up your work here, but
Oh, guidance! I cast guidance on you.
Ill, with your magic, besides taking whatever rest you need, if you spend a full day's worth on the cannon, you will have fixed it entirely.
Cool. If it speeds it up, I have a bunch of tool proficiencies. I don't know if not, I'll just spend the whole day fixing it.
But what kind of tool proficiencies you have?
Oh boy, what tool proficiencies don't I have?
He's a turbo nerd.
Carpenter's tools?
Relevant, I have smith's tools, thieves' tools, tinker tools, and woodcarver tools. Are the ones I would say are probably the most relevant.
I also have smith tools, thieves tools, and tinker tools.
Oh, you're also a turbo nerd.
Do you
Holy
have
shit.
mending, Cogman?
Mending, I don't believe so.
Okay.
He doesn't have spells in him.
Then I will say that whoever is the bosun, it doesn't have to stick with Ironhide, but whoever is the bosun can make repairs. And because of your proficiency with a range of tools, along with your mending cantrip, I'll say it will now take half a day to fix one of these.
I'm fine with that. Ill's in his element fixing these cannons.
His element.
Blah, blah, blah.
that's,
I like it.
that was pretty good, though.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it.
It looks as though a large amount of the trouble has passed. You guys have freed yourselves from the Skaver pack and continue moving towards the swirling red that you see up ahead. Still about half a day's worth out. Another 2 8-hour jaunts, and you will be at the Carnelian Sea. So you guys can make any repairs you want. Someone can take the helm. You can keep moving. You guys just let me know what you'd like to do. Most of the crewmates are taken care of. Thunder took down Briarburn so he can kind of get some rest. He's healed pretty well, but he obviously probably needs to get a little bit of rest. Learn's looking after him. And the other two return back to the top deck to continue maintenance above.
We should get patches made for every Dark Trine kill we make. In the first patch, it's gonna be a giant fucking fish.
Ah, nice.
I actually like that idea.
I'm full of them, like I said before. You know.
Ironically, I don't think anyone, despite all of our tool proficiencies, has proficiency with Weaver's tools.
Okay, we can find somebody that can make patches for us.
Does anybody in D&D have proficiency with Weaver's tools?
I thought about it one time.
We could use the wood carving tools and just carve notches into the boat. Like, just carve stuff into it.
Yeah, like helmet decals.
Oh
on the
my
side of the
god,
ship.
yes!
No.
Okay, who's carving the fish in the boat?
No,
What?
Why?
no, we are not carving into this ship. It is rickety as fuck. If you want something, then I'll paint something. I'm a proficient painter.
Oh, all right. Nothing wrong with a little splash of color.
Paint. Okay. We'll have a flag, right? Or maybe we can just paint the fish on like our some kind of patch.
I
Cloth.
I think I got it.
You paint a giant, like, 42, like a little NASCAR, little Debbie written on the side.
I was thinking about the painting it up like a Spitfire, where it's got the jaws and stuff. It's got the gallery.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
Seems to work along with the name Predator.
Yeah.
Bolt, the captain of the ship,
You can
steps
think of
over
the
the
next-
side.
You can
Begins
think of the
painting.
next improvement after the next thing.
Yeah.
Ironhide, were you going to attempt to make any repairs or anything, being the bosun?
Yeah,
what
I didn't know
element-
if I had to target a specific thing, or
I was going to say, yeah, there's the Spelljammer helm, which is the wheel. It's usually a seat, but sometimes they can craft them wheel-wise. So the wheel, you see, has quite a few nicks and stuff, like one of the wooden handles has been broken off. Some of the runes are not as brightly lit as others. The ship in general, just across the board, has taken some damage from the frenzy of the Skavers smashing into it and the two cannons. Although it looks like Ill's working on one and doing pretty well using some magic.
The wheel and helm functional still, or
Still functional.
Other captain, not bosun? Preference?
Yeah? Sorry. Was not paying attention. Was getting work done on the painting ideas. What'd you say?
What, do you want me to fix something specific, or am I just going to work on the helm here?
The helm is be a great place to start. If we can get out of here, it doesn't matter what you fix.
Okay, I'm fixing it.
All right.
I did.
And also carving a little notch for our kills in the helm that he can't see.
I'll keep it a secret.
all right? You said strength,
Give me a base strength roll, that's right.
base
Okay.
strength,
Plus D4 because I'm guiding you.
plus
Nice.
D4, and then why did it roll it in there?
I feel like I
Alright,
heard
that's
some
the bet.
mutiny back there.
Huh? No. It's just
No
it's
mutiny
paranoid.
here, Cap.
Oh, okay, good.
I telepathically say, keep going with the mutiny.
What? That was to me, you bastard.
Oh, wait. Aha! I was just joshing with you.
All right. So with the D4 of guidance, that's gonna total 20.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice. Yes, let's see here. You heal, let's see, that's 9 points to the helm. It could still use some fixing up, however, you have healed it up pretty well. You feel like another two another 2 period of 8-hour shifts. Around the same amount of healing would heal the helm completely up. It's still functional, but that may be one of the things to focus on. So you'll spend the next 8 hours doing that and healing it up 8 points. Cogman, one of your crew members that you managed took a very nasty bite and was close to potentially losing their lives. As you walk down to survey the crew, they are a little thrown off by the quickness of the attack. If you would like, you can attempt to raise their morale with a check.
Remember, you still have that.
Yeah, I have your body. Yeah. All right.
So
Well,
once per day, if their quality score isn't at max, which it's not because one of them nearly got ripped in half, you can make a charisma persuasion check, a DC 15 on a successful check. You can implore them to be better, as I'm sure Cogman will say something to that effect.
yeah, I'm sure.
So terrible.
Well, I know today was rough. But we'll get out there and we'll have a better day tomorrow, I suppose. And I mean, you're still alive. That's really what counts. Look at you. You could be dead, but you're not. Because we helped you. We saved you. And we'll protect you, I guess. You know, you'll be okay.
Briarbun seems to nod a little bit, recognizing that yes, he could be dead. So go ahead and make the persuasion check.
Well, he raises a good point. I could be dead.
Ooh.
24.
Holy shit. He grips his side and says, "You're rough around the edges, Cogman, but we've seen our fair share of things. This isn't the first scar. You're right. Thank you."
The moment Cogman realizes that it worked, he's like, okay, bye, and walks up the stairs.
Awesome.
You have raised their morale, Cogman.
Nice.
I'm gonna
All right.
holler up at Emma and say, "Could you take the helm for a little bit? I need to work on some repairs, and I'm gonna go downside the stairs in the captain's quarters and work on a few repairs,
Whee!
suit repairs."
Okay. Is this like a kind of a rest for you, Thunder?
Yeah, just a short rest. I'm gonna make sure everything's still working.
Okay.
Well, I'll rest eventually, bud. Let's keep on working, huh? But are you just like super drained of resources, or?
First, he's gonna come back up. Captain, I need to make sure that everything's in working order. First field combat test.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Go for your diagnostics and let me know how those key values worked out.
Thank you, Captain.
Yeah, sure. I was trying to talk tech with you, but lost his nerve in the middle of it.
He'd be more efficient if he'd lost the organic parts.
Whatever you do, don't think about self-distracting.
Initializing self-destruct sequence.
Yeah. I thought I told you to disconnect that. What's happening? Why?
Ill told me to continue with the mutiny, correct?
Oh, he's a rat. Did you hear that? Ah!
Wow.
I don't know. He's malfunctioning, clearly.
I think we need to wipe his memory.
Bolt does this thing where he claps his hand over his mouth and just kind of like points at Cogman like he's the one that you shouldn't have said that around.
Awesome.
I'm assuming when one person passes the wheel to the next that they're going to immediately use their next 8 hours to take a long rest.
Yeah, I like driving the ship.
So, Bolt, I think you were previously piloting things. So we'll say that this 8-hour span is when you're kind of taking a rest to get those spell slots back. Who's taking the wheel now? Emma?
I am the captain now.
All right.
Yes.
Ironhide continues to work on the wheels. You kind of take the helm and focus on piloting things. An 8-hour period goes by, leaving one left before you guys begin to enter the extremities of the Carnelian Sea. As you wake up, Bolt, you hear some more clinking and clamoring coming from the area where Thunder was going to fix his armor.
I point at the door. Is anybody... I start knocking on the door.
Thunder, you are doing your repairs and hear a knocking on the door.
You alright in there, buddy? Everything coming out okay?
He doesn't respond.
Thunder! Thunder! Alright, I'm gonna low-high this. Low, he goes away. High, he goes in. Alright. He's probably sleeping. Robots sleep.
No, we don't.
His organic parts are sleeping. He'll be alright. I'll check on him later.
It could be better.
All right, you head back upstairs and continue on. I'll move over to the Expanse map. You guys are at the final slew of this 8 hours before moving into the Carnelian Sea space. Is there anything you guys would like to do specifically? You have fixed the cannon on the right side, so you can move to another one if you'd like, as well as you can continue fixing the helm if you'd like, or move to another one. Ironhide, it's your choice.
Fixing the cannon.
Yeah, just continue one-track mine.
Okay.
Could I aid him? I have the same tools that he does and the same spell for mending. Could I aid him to make sure it's ready before we get to the Carnelian Sea?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Good idea.
I'll say that you working with Ironhide, because the wheel is one of the most important, work along with them to get that fixed and ready, as well as you spend the final 8 hours working to get the other cannon ready. And we'll say in that 8-hour span, because of all of your tool proficiencies along with mending, that you're able to fix it up. Nice. So the hull itself, the entire ship has some nicks and things in it, but this is a large ship, so you feel like it's not in dire straits. It is the only thing left to fix. But you have fixed some important things, your weaponry, as well as the very tool that helps drive the ship. As you push on into the final trek and moving into the Carnelian Sea. The area here is relatively warm. It feels like being on a balmy summer beach. And you can see the strands, these almost winds, colored in this deep red that shift and pervade this area. You can see in the distance, dotted behind a number of what look like comets and asteroids, things like that, some other spatial debris in the distance, a blisteringly red sun that's difficult to look at, and you get the sense that the Carnelian Sea is this ever-pervading solar winds that pushes off from it. Emma, as you pilot on, the ship is a little unsteady, but it doesn't seem to give you any trouble. Occasionally, as one of the red waves, it does that thing where, like, as you guys go towards what looks like a ripple of the sea itself that looks like this red wave, as you get closer to it, like fog is, it like dissipates. So it's not like your vision's covered with red, but you do feel an uptick in heat as one kind of washes over the ship. Nothing that's unbearable, but it's certainly not particularly comfortable as you enter the Carnelian Sea. As you do, you all remember that despite knowing the location of the Carnelian Sea, you do not know the whereabouts of the graveyard. So I am going to ask for a navigation check from Thunder, considering that you are the quartermaster, to attempt to use your survival to help pick out points in the area that may lead you to somewhere of some import in this area to get you moved forward in finding the graveyard.
A survival check, you said?
Yes, please.
I picked the wrong spot on this ship.
It's all right. I'm up and feeling good. I'm going to tell you a nice little, an inspiring story about somebody I used to know that didn't think they were so good at survival checks. Bardic inspiration. Turned out they were better once they tried, but rather than before, when they didn't try.
Perfect.
Wow.
Captain, the humidity seems to be frying my circuits.
I remember you told me that story once, and that guy died.
Oh no, I was there. His insides were outside.
Fucking hell, you guys. He didn't know that. He didn't know that until you said it.
Are you suggesting
working. It was working.
My organic matter will be removed from me?
Oh, fuck. God.
I mean, it could help.
You two, both of you, go find a mop and get the fuck out of here.
I grabbed the ship!
We're just spiraling into a black hole.
It's okay, buddy. You know, everybody makes mistakes sometimes. You know, it's all right, big guy. You'll get them.
I don't.
Emma, you are down 1 spell slot from having to go 8 hours so far. Do you want to go another 8 hours as you follow along with Thunder's lead?
Not really.
You said it's it was survival to navigate through here?
Yeah, you have to find this graveyard, so you're using your survival to try to pinpoint what you would assume would be locations of interest to get you there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I have a good survival.
Well, Thunder tried doing it, and it wasn't great. So.
Maybe I should be the medic.
Hey, I'm just saying, you would have rolled a 1 either way.
This is true.
This is true. Emma would have done it. So, Thunder has already picked a course for you guys to go. So, Emma, you're down 1 slot. Did you want to trade with someone or keep piloting the ship?
Does anyone want to drive? If not, I'm good to lose another slot.
I'll switch with her because clearly I should be driving instead of guiding.
Okay, buddy. It was just that one time that guy died. The other times the guys died, it wasn't, it wasn't like the same thing. It's the same reason. It's fine. It's like, it's...
The other time the guys died.
But earlier I saw Briar Buns inside.
He lived. Look, he lived. We're a team here. We're all alive.
But Ironhide was inside of the monster.
But then he got better.
I got wrecked. Stick with us, buddy. You'll be fine alive the whole time.
I back away doing finger guns.
You okay? You look stressed out. You need to take a...
Emma heads down below deck to get some rest. Thunder takes the next shift. Emma, you take an 8-hour rest to heal up, get your slots back. Thunder, go ahead and expend a slot. And then go ahead, unless you want to trade, expend 1 more as it takes another full day mulling around the Carnelian Sea to find where you need to go.
Can I also take a rest during this, or the cannons?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I was going to say, if you guys want to, pulling all of your stuff together, like between Ironhide and you, Ill, we'll say that you guys can mend the whole of the ship back to full HP.
Nice.
A full day of kind of mulling about. Thank you, Ashley, for those bits. It's very nice of you.
Ashley.
It takes a full day. Thunder doesn't seem to know exactly where he's going.
Alternately take an investigation check?
Well, something does happen at the end of this extra day.
Uh-oh.
And if you guys want, all you have to do is let me know that you want to switch roles, and I'm happy to do it.
I think we'll have to figure that during the off.
Yeah, we can do it after this.
From the end.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you guys are happy. You outside of like combat or any hazard stuff, you're welcome to freely switch.
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue on, you notice, especially you, Thunder, because you've got a pretty good passive perception, that up ahead as you're piloting, the rest of the crew getting a little slightly what's the term? They're ready to get out of the car. It's been a full day here in the Carnelian Sea.
Restless.
Yeah, there we go. Those other easier words than I did. You notice up ahead, floating in the distance, what looks like a large piece of several pieces of wood stacked together. It almost looks like a destroyed side of a ship. That's just like a large, flattened piece of the side of a hull of a ship floating in wild space. As you approach, you can see that on the side of this ship side, on the wood, painted in what looks to be like a bright green and red paint, is the symbol of an X with a skull over top of it.
Oh.
Huh.
I
Can
know some thieves' camp. Does that?
Uh-oh, you got a real robot-y on me.
Uh-oh.
Kyle!
Oh no!
It would- I said I have thieves' cant. Is that something that would let me decode that, or?
That face.
I saw it freeze. Give me like a check to go with it. Give me some type of check to go with it. It doesn't register as anything that's actually like a thieves' cant style iconography.
Okay. I'll just roll a d20, see what that
You
does.
could do like an investigation check.
Investigation makes that a woo big 10.
Along with your thieves' cant, like you've also been in the patrollers long enough to see different symbols and stuff like that. You're able to make out with that check, along with kind of some of your thieves' cant adding into it as an adjunct way to read things, that this probably denotes that whatever area is up ahead has been deemed off limits to anybody pushing forward. Whoever put this here does not want people to continue on.
Can we like erase it or something?
So it's like a sign, not like a busted ship that was recently blown up.
It is a sign, but that sign is made out of what looks like the side of a busted up ship that may have been blown up from before.
I would like to take a history check on the vehicle itself to see if I know what kind of vehicle it was.
Sure, sure.
That is a 22.
Oh, nice. You're able to tell that this is more than likely from a galleon, which is a ship similar to your own here, the Caravel, but houses probably close to twice the amount of people.
Oh, so this is like a warning, right?
Warning of what? Oh yeah, it says don't go that way. That's probably the warning.
Well, that's the way we're going then.
But that is the way we're going.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Proceed,
Well,
Captain.
I don't see anybody around here that says sign cop. Yeah, let's go.
Ain't no sign cops out here in the Carnelian Sea.
Does it look like that wrecked ship is abandoned?
It's just like a side panel, right?
Yeah,
Or is it
you
a
see
ship?
no rest of the ship. You just see what
Oh,
looks like a
okay.
large portion of the side of a
Gotcha,
galleon
I
ship
gotcha.
here.
Do we by chance see a bunch of other debris, or is it just that part?
You could make a perception check.
Make a perception check. I am old and my eyes don't work super great though.
Guidance?
I'm
This?
he folds up the binoculars, but they have the blacks on the front of it. It's
boy.
it is really dark out here, you guys.
Oh, no.
Can I help him out?
Jason got
Uh,
3 bad boy cards this session.
Can I
yeah.
help him out?
yeah, they're very situational, but that's lucky.
This is not a good first showing for our action session.
Emma, you're watching Bolt. You're not sure what he's doing.
Oh, okay, Bolt. I wanna slowly take his hands and put his hands remove the covers and take his hands and put it to my eyes and do a perception check.
Okay, you do a perception check.
18.
Using the spyglass, you're able to view, it's very small, but because of your 18 perception, you're able to view out in the distance, carrying on past this makeshift sign, what looks to be probably maybe like 40 minutes to an hour's travel from here, seems to be, at least what you sense from this vantage point, some type of ship. You're not sure if it's the ship that this was broken off of. It's hard to tell from this distance, but it looks like the silhouette of a ship as you see the waving red waves kind of slowly shift up and down between you and it.
Do I see a flag of any color?
You would not be able to make out any details from this far
Oh,
away.
it's too far away.
Yeah.
I bet it's pirates. Bet you 1 gold, pirates. Dark Trine pirates.
Is it just one? Is it just one ship? I'll take that bet, by the way.
Yeah, here you go. It's just one ship.
5 gold.
Pirate ship.
Okay, I got 1.
5 gold's a pirate ship.
Anybody else in on this? What up?
I'll yeah, bet.
All right, we're in.
What are we betting? I won, though, right?
How much weight you throwing in here, big guy?
10 gold that I win.
10. All right.
Yeah. That I win, though. 10 gold that I win.
Bolt looks up and points at both Cogman and Ill. Huh?
I don't do that.
Eh?
I suppose 1 gold, not a pirate ship.
Pirate ship. All
Not
right.
a pirate ship. Come on. If anything, you guys should know by now, I have pretty good intuition.
I got that. You guys roll ahead.
You guys carry on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you heading in the direction of the ship to scout it out?
Yeah.
Let's, keep those cannons loaded just in case.
So, Thunder, you're down 2 slots. It's not enough time to mark down a 3rd one. It's been about... Were you going to say something, Emma? Sorry.
Oh, if Thunder wants to switch with me so he can just be hot by cannon, I don't know. Maybe just in case we need one of the cannons to go off.
If you want. If you're done.
Sure.
Or if you... Okay.
Affirmative.
Yeah, go get by the cannon.
You guys
I got
switch.
this one.
You prop up to a cannon. Thunder, you can go ahead and move there if you'd like.
Designation Porg. Please move.
Oh, yes, sir. Moves out of your way. You guys press on. A good 50 or so minutes pass. Emma, you're pulling up. Both you, Emma, as well as Thunder, you guys are both able to notice as you begin to pull up. This looks like
Pirate ship.
the wreckage of a galleon-style ship that is floating up ahead. As you approach, Thunder, you specifically are able to see that on the deck of the ship, although you're not able to make out what is doing it, you notice a number of flashing lights. Blips. Coming on, coming off, coming on, coming off.
Is it like Morse code? Is that a thing in this universe?
Who's Morse? That's not a name that I'm familiar with.
Can I take an Arcana check?
Arcana check or some other type of check?
You still have Bardic Inspiration.
Oh yeah. You said it's just lights. I'll take a.
It's like a single point, but bright light kind of flickering in the distance on the deck of the ship.
Investigation then.
Sure.
You can just hit that purple square and it'll roll the d6.
Yeah, that's a solid 15. Thank you.
Joe.
Thunder, you know, despite maybe the experience of being a long-time Spelljammer or shipfarer out in wild space, that there are various forms of communication. And while using flags is one of the main methods to do so, you guys actually have your own color-coded flags for communication. That another way to communicate especially when there is some distance involved, is usually with a signaling lantern. And the way that these are flashing towards you seems to be something that could be coming from that. The signaling pattern that is happening here as you watch the flickering lights is spelling out SOS.
That's a trap, right?
Thank you,
Right?
Ashley.
We can all agree on that.
Well, I mean, seeing as a part of that, we assumed that was part of this ship that was floating over there.
You are able to see from this distance that it's pretty messed up. It's nearly torn in two, and the back half of it is practically missing. And there's a whole side of one of the sides of the ship that is missing. It is relatively safe to assume that may have come from this one.
Oh yeah, most definitely, it's a trap.
But I mean, that's part of the bet, right? If we go and find out it's pirate.
Are you so worried about the bet?
I'm not.
She's right. That's the only way we're gonna know.
Listen.
All right. All right. Listen, but we go up broadside like so we can fire off the cannon if need be.
We do need to find out where this graveyard is, and they might know it.
If it's not a trap, which it definitely is.
Well, it's definitely a trap, and it's definitely not pirates, but we gotta find out if they know about the graveyard, and that's the only reason because of the graveyard, not the pirates.
And... Oh, go ahead.
What if the graveyard is a ship graveyard?
I only see one ship, so I'm not thinking that that's here. But who knows?
Here's the thing. If it's a trap, we'll
it
kill
is.
it and I'll eat their brains.
There you go.
Win-win.
Win-win. And maybe I'll learn something. Probably won't, but it's worth a shot.
We gotta find out if they know where the graveyard is. Not that we're not trying to figure out if they're pirates.
Also, brains, yeah. Not.
He'll cocks his gun. Let's go kill it.
Let's go find out if they're pirates.
And then
You guys press forward closer to the ship?
cautiously.
Okay.
Cautiously.
And as Il and you guys stated, you're like aiming a side of the ship so that a cannon can be locked onto it as you pull up.
Yeah.
Okay. You pull up closer. The distance between the two of you is probably like 40 or so feet, so that you have one of the cannons solidly aimed. And as you pull in closer, the flickering that you saw, Thunder, on the top of the deck has stopped. And you can now see, because you have a little bit of, we'll say, like space above the deck of this wreckage here, that you can now see that approaching you all on the top of the ship is a strange-looking creature.
Oh.
Another one?
You find a translucent blob of about medium size, with what looks like several pieces of organic matter or organs floating inside. It bears an eye patch. As it shifts closer to the edge of the broken ship, where you can see that it's leaving a slimy trail as it does. You notice now, Thunder, that holding at the side of it in what looks like some type of pseudopod, it's carrying, as you were able to see, a signaling lantern. As it approaches the edge of the ship, you see a mouth or two lips begin to form at the top of the blob, and it begins to speak. It says, hey guys.
Hey, dude, are you a pirate?
Oh, fancy that. Yes, I am.
That's very rude. Is this a trap by a pirate? We're not done yet. Is this a trap set by a pirate, or are you just a pirate that is trapped? Because the distinction is very important for us for no particular reason.
It's gonna be the second one, Chief. I'm a pirate who happens to find himself trapped.
Well, that is unfortunate. And he holds up a palm to Emma, Thunder, and Iron.
Can I take a history check on what the hell that is?
Sure.
17.
With a 17, you're able to recognize this thing. It's a species called the plasmoids. They are essentially large-looking creatures that are translucent, extremely flexible, and able to shift into practically any shape that they want. And look like a large amoeba. Although they don't typically wear eye patches.
I relay this information directly. I mean, in front of him, just directly straight at Bolt. Of what he is.
Doing book stuff.
You turn back and see Bolt taking quite a few coins from the rest of the crew.
So what you doing here, bub?
Well, you see, me and the other plasmoids, as this one over here, this guy got it, we were able to buy our first ship on our home planet. I wanted to try and do this pirating life thing that we had heard about.
Sure.
We are not typically a spacefaring race. I'm not too familiar with spelljamming, so we didn't pack the right food, I guess you could say.
Is their ship look damaged?
Oh,
Like
it's like
that?
completely fucked.
Okay. All right. Well, that's starting to make me feel like they're just more dumb, and this actually isn't a trap. How many you lot are on board?
Well, once the ship became operational due to some inefficiencies in our planning procedures, we happened to find ourselves trapped out here. That's when these creatures that look like a mix of maybe like a spider and an eel thing, they attacked and killed the rest of my crew. I'm the only one left.
Nice.
Insight check him, because I really want him. I want this to be a trap so
Sure.
bad. Can I just insight?
Insight at advantage. I'll give you advantage on that.
Yes, thank you. Pop. Insight at advantage.
Oh, whoa!
21.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Right.
You got any cargo left, or did them eel spider things take them all?
They grabbed most of what they could from the ship, and whatever was left, I've been out here for a couple weeks now. I've eaten most of it.
You want to come on our ship?
Well, wait. Let's not jump.
We can't just leave him out here. It's clearly not a trap.
Well, yeah, as long as you guys don't have any of those critters that killed the rest of my people, I don't want to be trapped here forever, so I wouldn't mind trekking along at least until your next stop. I'm happy to provide what I can for your ship or your group here.
Sailor, what is your designation and skills?
Well, I was the local mayor of our people back on our planet, and I decided to be the captain of this ship. We weren't the best at the pirate part of pirating, so that didn't work out so well. You can call me Crude, though.
Rude.
Crude.
I'm calling you Pirate Captain Mayor. I don't care what your name is.
Pirate Captain Bear.
All right, I mean, fair enough, if that's how you want to designate me.
What
I mean,
is
as
it?
long as you'll take me.
Assistant Pirate Captain Mayor. I'm the actual Pirate Captain Mayor.
All right. Fair enough.
Pirate Captain Mayor.
All right. hold on. I feel like we're getting off track here. Our destination is finding more of those critters that wrecked your ship.
It is true.
I mean, personally, I don't have a huge vendetta streak in me. I'm a pretty laid-back guy, but I suppose part of the pirating persona would want to be a strong need for vengeance. So yeah, I say we go after them and kill them all.
This is Steve.
Oh.
This is Steve from the Undermountain. Like,
It is, it really is. Jason doesn't even know who Steve is. He's nailing it.
Nailing it.
Do you have a flump friend?
What do you say? What do you say, Bolt? Huh? Can we keep him?
Can we keep him?
Well, I mean, we're not going to keep anybody. That would be wrong. But you're welcome to join us.
Oh, that'd be really great. I would really enjoy being able to get off of here with a little bit of change of scenery.
Sure, we could give you a radio if you'd rather not, but sounds like you're on board, so let's go.
Yeah, I want to get the heck off of here. Excuse the language.
Shh, no problem.
Captain, I am grateful for my mishaps and guidance. We found a new crew member.
That's all right. So, are you from around here? See, we're looking for this place called the Graveyard. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not familiar with a specific place called specifically the Graveyard, but I've seen quite a few of those ships with those critters that took out my crew moving past here, traveling back and forth to a location not far from here.
Oh?
Oh, perfect.
I could lead the way if you're looking to have me point you in the right direction.
Well, that would be extra heckin' believable.
You guys pirates yourselves?
Oh, no,
Yes.
quite the opposite.
Yeah, pirate. We've been doing the pirating life for
Getting
now.
some mixed signals here.
He's trying to keep it on the DL.
I don't under.
Look, he's got an eye patch too. He
Well,
is.
see, it's because we work for. Oh, fuck.
Designation crew, this is my first assignment in deployment.
He's new.
Oh,
Yeah,
some
we're pirates.
fresh
Fuck it, we're pirates.
faces. Okay.
Totally pirates.
Well, I suppose as we all find ourselves with some pirate kinship, maybe the bloodlust that I feel raging in my bones, he says with pseudopod
Yeah.
quotation marks, you guys share as well? I suppose I could lead you to...
another pirate mayor on the ship.
Honor
Oh.
among thieves.
Yeah, I suppose I could lead you where those critters are. Maybe we can, cut their heads off or do whatever it is the pirates do, plunder their treasure.
Yeah.
Silver gold.
We shall use their bodily fluids for paint to adorn our ship. Am I doing that right, Captain?
Oh, fuck me.
That's a piratey thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
totally.
what you're about to do, you're about to come on our ship. That's called parlay. That's a pirate term for you. I don't know if you heard of it before.
Hey, that's another one in the tool belt. Thanks there, buddy.
No problem. I got an eye patch too, you know.
Oh, the pirate life is the best, except all of my people got murdered back on that ship. But hey, at least I'm not trapped here forever, right? Can I come aboard now?
Wow, that's rough, buddy. Yeah. Drop the ladder.
Permission granted, Captain Pirate Mayor.
All right, fair enough. Here I come, he says.
You scurvy sea dog.
I think you made the right choice, Bolt.
He's going to divide into like a million things and murder us, just so you know.
We're all going to have a
You're
conversation.
lucky.
We are all
We
going
get
to have a
that
conversation about pirates later. Oh, God.
It's the perfect cover. What do you-
Listen,
It's so plausible.
You're right.
As the
Have a discussion about your behavior.
Pirates like to mutiny. Designation ill informed me of that.
That's
As-
another pirate term, but we were just joshing earlier. It was
Who is Designation Josh?
oh, he's gonna need some work, I think.
as the Predator pulls up to the wreckage of the galleon, your new pirate member to join the pirate group, Crude, begins to slime its way onto the deck of your ship, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Nice.
Yay!
We're now the 2/3 and 1/7.
The slug, I don't know, the slimy 2/3. What is it? Is it 2/3? No, it's triple doubles. The slimy triple doubles.
Listen. When you're a pirate, your name and reputation is mutable. You got to be flexible when you doing the pirate's life.
He's not wrong. He is not wrong.
Like I said, we're the double triples.
Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys had fun. If you guys want to discuss some role switching after this, we can. In the meantime, thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, if you missed any of this episode, we have it all on the videos on demand here on Twitch, or you can go over to YouTube and check it out there. Keep in mind that as you're watching, even if you're not followed, which you should be doing, but even if you're not following, you'll still be getting points that you can use to interact. The party got a whole bunch of goodies this session from the Twitch channel points, so check out all the cool stuff you can buy there, and you can see all these details down on our panels on our Twitch on the About page, so go check that out. I really appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. It was very nice of you guys, and thanks to Zainov and Audi TTV for following the past week, so thank you very much. Keep up to date with us on Twitter and any of the social media. It's all JWD_mode for updates on things, but we play every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be back next week for more Dark Frontier. Goodbye, everybody.